28 weeks ago, we stood here to crown a Daytona 500 champion. Here today, we've already crowned our regular season champion, but it's time to see who will make the round of 16. We're at Daytona Beach in Florida once more for the end of the 2025 regular season. Let's go trackside for all of the commands and today's pre-race ceremonies.
Of Humpy Wheeler. Here to offer tonight's invocation from Advent Health, Chaplain Eddie Goncalves.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing each one of us here tonight safely. Heavenly Father, we are grateful for the freedom we enjoy in this country. And for that, we pray for the men and women in uniform, wherever they may be, protect them. Father God, and now I pray that you will protect each driver and each team member during this race. And we pray these things in your holy name. Amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, Daytona Beach native, Kelly Kwiatek.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the
NASCAR is back at Daytona Beach and we are about to go racing. Welcome to the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Well, JT's alongside me in the comment box, as well as the little owl with Jack in there too. And well, JT, here we go again then. It's time to see what we've got to offer, because this track is going to be absolutely awesome. We've got a night race coming in. We've got mixed up conditions, and hopefully it's all going to be looking good today. What are you thinking?
Yeah, absolutely. Hello, everyone. It's a night race in the US, which means, well, completely forget about the time over here in Europe. And, well, it's Daytona. It's August. It's hurricane season. Well, yeah, it's basically everything that you don't want, but, well, it's NASCAR, and, well, you just have to deal with it. 400 miles ahead of us. We had 250 miles yesterday, and, well, this is starting later than that 250 mile race, and, well, we finished that at 4:30.
Yeah.
150 miles later on, yes, we had a little bit of a weather delay, but that is still not the point, Joshua Birch. I hope that you will be prepared to walk out of this commentary box and see the sun.
I am, and I'm also prepared to maybe not sleep until after the end of the MotoGP, and just in preparation for the IndyCar that we've got going on as well. That's seeming to be the factor coming into today as well. Jack, regular season finale then. We've already crowned our champion with William Byron, but there's a lot to do today in terms of the last players' points, because that bubble is very, very close.
Yeah, so I was doing some research. Effectively, for Reddick or Bowman to go out, there needs to be a new winner. If there is no new winner, both of those guys are locked into the playoffs. Obviously, last season we had the dramatic finish. Harrison Burton getting, so far, his only Cup Series victory in arguably one of the best commentary calls I think NASCAR has ever heard.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to this race tonight. Gonna be dramatic, gonna be pile-ups, maybe even a flip. We'll see what Ryan Priest has for us.
Yeah, watch out what he could do out there as well today. What makes it even worse, of that matter, is that it was Lee Diffie's first NASCAR commentary call as main play-by-play. 160 laps ahead of us then. That's going to be the fight tonight. Let's head down and rejoin our colleagues at NBC as the lights come on here at Daytona. Stage 1, 35 laps coming up, then it'll go to 95. Let's cross over.
I won here in 93. My dad called it from the booth.
He's going to make it. Dale Jarrett's going to win the Daytona 500. All right.
Father, son, Daytona.
And just last year, my son Harrison shocked the world.
Champion little boy has done it. Harrison Burton wins in Daytona.
That's Daytona, the unexpected delivered.
But this place breaks hearts and repairs them too.
The legacy continues.
It surprises us and frightens us generation after generation.
He got out, Richard. He got out.
It's relentless. But regardless, Daytona still finds a way to make us smile.
From the very beginning, from the Pettys to the Allisons to the Earnhardts, every lap here is family, and every lap could change everything.
Now, the last race before the playoffs.
2 spots left.
Legacy's on the line.
Daytona. Expectation
Meets the unexpected.
What an incredible piece and great memories there. Who's going to make the memories for themselves tonight that can win and get into the playoffs here tonight? Here is a first-person view of the green flag being delivered by the soldiers off the helicopter rappelling down and bringing it in to get things started here for 400 miles, the regular season finale for the NASCAR Cup Series. It all comes down to this. Time to set the Cup Series playoff field. Let's get the engines fired here in Daytona.
Daytona International Speedway. Please give a big NASCAR welcome to WWE superstar Kevin Owens. Tonight, he is here to say the most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Daytona has come to life, and viewers, last night I crossed this start-finish line first. It was one of the greatest moments of my life. But for the drivers here tonight, crossing this front finish line first could mean their career is changed. Their season is changed. And like one driver who comes into this race today with immense pressure, Alex Bowman, who drives for an organization where making the playoffs is not a goal, but an expectation. He's going to have to make it work here at Daytona. One thing all these drivers need to know, from the exit turn 4, this start-finish line is 10 seconds at full speed. 10 seconds to make the right decisions to define a season and possibly change their lives. We'll go racing from the World Center of Racing when we come back.
We're gearing up then for the start procedure, and JT, they'll head out onto the circuit. What exactly are we going to be expecting tonight? You watched the Xfinity race yesterday, and that was just chaotic across the line, as you say. We heard who won yesterday.
Yeah, well, we had a big one, if you can call it that. It wasn't the big one, but it was a big one, only 5 to 10 cars involved. So not as big as what it could have been, but, well, a little taster of what is to come we had yesterday, and well, hopefully it was only the racing side and not the dreaded R word, which I shall not mention. But it was a good race yesterday, and well, try not to laugh about the race name. The Wawa 250, powered by Coca-Cola.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned it, because you had a go at me just before we came on here today about the fact is that as the flyovers begin, this race used to be called the Pepsi as well, and I'm just keeping it in by having a nice Pepsi up in the comments box, but I will be going in to get a Coca-Cola glass in between the stages as well. They are putting out
Which makes it worse, because you put...
No, I've got Coca-Cola, I've got Coca-Cola Lemon.
Okay, good, because putting Coca-Cola... So putting Pepsi in a Coca-Cola glass is a crime.
Yes, it is. Yes, I'm not. Don't cancel us.
Right.
I'm not that moronic. Don't worry.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm probably nuts. Considering the time, I don't know if they will be watching us, but if any of the JB Motorsports team are stalking us here this evening, good evening. Welcome. This is what we like to call the Hellmouth. Sort of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's NASCAR racing on a Sunday morning at 1 a.m. and everyone's feeling chipper about it as well. This is what I'm going to love about it. Okay, boys, predict me the most unpredictable race of the year after it's time to crank it up. Welcome to Daytona! Are you ready for the regular season finale of 2025? The sun has set, the clouds are drawing in. There is a chance of rain, but every time we come here, we're battling the weather forecast. Right now, 84 Fahrenheit, that's 29 Celsius. It's 10 mile per hour wind as well coming in from the southwest. It's a beautiful evening for some great racing. And this time, the motorcade is led out onto the circuit, not by the President of the United States, but by legends of the sport making their way around. Good evening, Joshua Birch, alongside Josh Turner and Jack in the commentary box with you tonight. Depending how long we go here, with 160 laps ahead of us, stage 1 at 35, stage 2 at 60, stage 3 at 65. We might be joined by Matthew Owens from USRN, depending how late it gets into the evening. But JT, regular season finale. After tonight, 16 will go through and 16 will play their way to make a world champion for NASCAR in 2025. But this is really, you're in it, you win it. This is the big one, and I can't wait. We're always excited when we come pack racing at Daytona.
Yeah, absolutely. And well, this is where all the chaos starts after this one. Well, you could say it starts at this one with the regular season final. Talking about champions, JB, we had another NASCAR champion crowned today. A name you might recognise from years gone by. Rubens Barrichello has just won the 2025 NASCAR Brazilian Championship.
Well, if anybody can do it...
season.
Rookie season, what a man. I predict great things for that man as well. He might never win at Sao Paulo, though. His car might mysteriously keep breaking down across the space of 25 years. But still, well done to Rubinho as well, who's taken that in as well. Right, Jack, who could be a surprise today? You mentioned Reddick, Bowman in there in trouble as well, right at the cut-off line. Can the 48 race its way through to win it to Daytona? Could we see Bowman locks himself in the last chance saloon? But he does
They're
start
both locked
second.
in on point.
It
realistically only would matter if there is a new winner.
But that
and
is
it's
the point,
Daytona,
yeah.
So the chances of there being like Cody Ware or somebody winning a race is actually incredibly high.
Then again, with everything that's happened...
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless that new winner is Reddick or Bowman, in which it's completely irrelevant. But realistically, Bowman has the tiebreaker on Reddick. Reddick, I think, is, I want to say 19 points, maybe 29. I don't know. I think it's like 19 points ahead of Bowman. So realistically, if Reddick finishes around Bowman, he should be fine. I am very nervous, as you all know I am a Reddick fan. So I am incredibly nervous, and I am begging that we do not get a new winner.
Well, 40 cars line up in this field. This is the grid. Ryan Blaney on pole position from Alex Bowman in second. It's Kyle Larson to Joey Logano, Austin Cindric and Denny Hamlin, Austin Dillon and William Byron, Chase Briscoe and Brad Keselowski round out the top 10. Josh Berry ahead of Daniel Suarez, Zane Smith to Kyle Busch, Christopher Bell to Carson Hocevar, Shane Van Gisbergen, an impressive 17th here on a super speedway, alongside Ty Gibbs in 18th, Ross Chastain 19th, and Michael McDowell rounds out in 20th at the halfway stage of the field. AJ Allmendinger is 21st from Bubba Wallace, 22nd. Ty Dillon is 23rd from Chris Buescher, 24th. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is 25th, Derek Jones 26th. Tyler Reddick 27th, Todd Gilliland 28th. Cole Custer 29th and Chase Elliott 30th. Ryan Preece 31st, Noah Gragson is 32nd. Riley Herbst 33rd, Jonathan Nemechek 34th. Cody Ware in 35th, Austin Hill in 36th. Justin Haley 37th, BJ McLeod 38th. Casey Mears in 39th and Jerry Gaze is 40th. A 40-car locked out field, JT. Pretty much is what we like to see here at Daytona. It's going to be wild.
It is going to be wild and, well, pack racing around Daytona, around the super speedway, under the lights. What better way to spend your prime time Saturday night over in the US, and what better time to say goodbye to your sleep schedule over here in Europe.
It was gone long ago.
Long ago. Outside the chip shop in Wolfen Grove. That's an old song. I don't even know JT would like that one. About it's James Hunt and all that lot. It was that's a very old song, that one. Anybody who might know that one coming into it. So this is going to be quite the one. It will be a 2x2 start. Let's head down for the field.
On the racetrack, pit crew, I want you guys to play free in the pits. We're going to call it free up here on the box. And when the dust settles and the smoke dies down from your victory burnout, we're going to go party in victory lane, boys. Let's have a good one.
No, I just feel like I need Freebird playing.
Free. JT, get on it. 40 cars enter today. This is not the Daytona 500. Arguably, this is more important than the Daytona 500. This is the Coke Zero Sugar 400, where we need to keep in. Now, William Byron has received a penalty, and his crew chief has been ejected from Daytona for illegal modified parts, so that is something to contend with. Here we go then, folks! Time to rock and roll! It's prime time at Daytona! The regular season comes to a close. After tonight, you're in it to win it. The Coke Zero Sugar 400 under the lights of Daytona is green. And we are racing once more in Florida. Great start from Blaney. He's on the high line. Bowman's immediately trying to find something to contend with Larson pushing him. Logano's pushing as well as it comes through. Will we make it through the first corner? Through the heavy, steep banking of the first corner. Logano is pushing Blaney at the front. Bowman's got no traction on the low line. Might drop him down to third place if he's not careful. So far, so good as we approach turn 3 and 4, Jack, and that's the best stuff. Look at this. Bowman getting the lead from Larson.
Look at this.
Already it's good, Jack.
You see less shoving in a rugby match right now than the pushing we've got going on here between all the front cars. If you want me to explain the Byron penalty, I've got generally a good understanding, so I can explain that.
Go for it.
Basically, they passed inspection, and then NASCAR officials noticed that they had modified the splitter after inspection was completed. Here he goes to serve his stop-go penalty that he is forced to serve as a result. And NASCAR then made, because they saw the modification, they were like, okay, well, you got to go through inspection again. So he did. And as a result of that modification, they failed. So NASCAR says, that's not on, and they ejected his crew chief, lost his pit selection, and is forced to serve a stop-go penalty after already starting at the rear. Basically, it's NASCAR saying, please don't do that again.
Nicely explained, mate. Well timed with Byron taking that penalty. Now the top three starting to break away. It becomes Blaney, Nagano and Hamlin, a 1-2-3. The high line became the one that was working, JT. And they're now going to try and cut down low and block Bowman, who's dropping right down the field with Larson still there. So that high line working. We've got 3 wide and coming through turn 2.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Not the best time for me to realise that my power bank that powers the light behind me had run out. But yes, on board with Bubba Wallace, who is going round the outside of the number 2. In towards turn 3 we go. We're going 3 wide with the 48 on the low side, the 2 in the middle, and the 23 on the outside. Cindric gets past, and Bowman drops down 2 places.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're down to Suarez, all on the line. Now count in as well Kyle Busch. He hasn't won a race this season. Didn't even win a race last season as well. It's his longest non-victory streak in NASCAR career. As he has won, though, we must point out, in the Xfinity Series and the trucks. But he's yet to do it in the Cup in over 2 seasons now. Side by side, Austin Dillon was with now as well. Austin Hill's also in this race, so watch out for some rear hooking, as we saw back in Indianapolis, which got him suspended for a event. 3 wide still on the rear of the pack, and we could see the big one here tonight as well. That's also a factor to try and remember as we now open up the battle screen for you out here this evening on lap 5 of 35 for stage 1, and still they're running in close and close to the wall as they approach turn 2. It's just now basically, isn't it, JT? Just save your tyres, save your fuel, and get through the first stage.
Yep, 35 laps at the first stage, so 5 laps longer than what we saw yesterday in the Xfinity, or should I say O'Reilly Auto Parts Series come 2026. And well, add that series name with longest names of races from sponsors, and well, you'll be having a field day. Into turn 4 we go, and still it's the top 5 single file.
And now I'm seeing as well the back of Cindric with side by side with Michael McDowell. Logano's pushing Blaney over the line as we start lap 6. Now we're running about a 46-second lap time, so we're estimating around about a 25, maybe 26-minute stage to be cut into here today as well for stage 1, at least. Go on, Jack, because they're running right against the barrier too.
Yeah, I thought I'd just quickly add. I doubt we'll top the Xfinity race from last night. That was a fantastic race. I will add that these JB Motorsports broadcasts are as reliable as O'Reilly Auto Parts. So make sure to keep tuning in. They're also as fast as Xfinity Internet.
They are, now that we've sorted out our computers.
I gotta get them in. Mate, there's Byron.
He's just a lap down, and Byron's about to sink like a stone now coming into it. Do you know, we need to have, what's it, Coke Zero Sugar. Yeah, well, it's Pepsi Max I've got right now, and I think Megan's got some Coke Lime, so we'll get these names rattled off throughout the day. Byron now being Lapjack.
Yep. That's the consequences of a stop-go right there.
So he's going to
And he'll have to hang around at the back
Yeah.
with the draft, I would say, because realistically, all you can do and hope that he gets the free pass. Yeah. Really unfortunate for Byron.
So we've only had one leader, that is the 12, so Blaney's led the entire race so far. But JT, if we do manage to stay caution-free in stage 1, he will get the lead back, he'll get the lap back, but then he's right back in contention for the start of stage 2. It's not over yet for Byron, and he, of course, is a double back-to-back Daytona 500 winner. He knows what it takes around this circuit.
Yeah, he is, as we continue to go round the high banks of Daytona through in towards turn 2 we go now, out down the back stretch down towards turn 3.
Running up against the outside safer barrier is everybody from, I think, McDowell back in side by side, really trying to hold everything together quite nicely. Look at the 71 though, McDowell breezing around the outside of Austin Cindric as well. So he started 18th, running now in P9. It's been a great restart for Michael McDowell as he comes over the line. Wallace also getting a push in there as well. He's alongside with Chris Buescher. We're riding now with Bubba Wallace. So the outside line would be Busher in the 17 machine. And it's tight through turn number 1 and 2 after the trial section. The high banks of Daytona now inviting as ever as Cindric tries to move up in lanes as well. Gets the toe off the back of Kyle Busch. Leaves the 99 as Suarez completely down. Bubba touches the rear bumper coming down towards turn 3 as well. But now that's creating a secondary toe line. So this is just like we saw at the 500 earlier on this year, JT. Side draft is big, and look at that.
Oh, going for the move.
That's Keselowski. Yeah, Keselowski dropped back, and Suarez dropped right back up. So the side drafting's working incredibly well here, boys.
It is, as well, it's gone from the top 5 single file to now the top 2 single file, both on the high line as we start lap 10 as they head into turn 1. Still side by side further back, Blaney and Logano out in front still with Hamlin and Suarez in the first row 2x2.
Still running it in Jack though as well, and I'm just concerned about how much time these guys are actually going to maintain being sensible. Bowman's moving up as well.
All the way down in 30 seconds. He started second.
Bowman has dropped back.
Drop there.
That's an insane gap from here. What's his lap times running at? 46.6.
And well, since the camera's on the 99, I assume we can talk about the announcement that happened today regarding Trackhouse. Connor Zilic, rather unsurprisingly, is going full-time racing in the Cup Series with Trackhouse on a multi-year contract next year. And I will safely say, a lot of people are saying he might be being rushed up. That's a possibility, as the 99 I think's actually just taken the lead.
Yeah, he has.
I like Connor. I think he's been incredibly impressive. He has 7 wins this season. One of them was Kligerman, I know, but he gets credited when I'm giving him it.
Oh,
but yeah, 7 wins in your rookie Xfinity year. I think that's the most since Christopher Bell.
Yeah, Logano.
Who is talent.
Logano was just cutting back down on the line as well, and we've got a full course yellow as a result because the 66 blown a rear tyre. So he's blown a rear tyre. Has he blown 2 tyres? Has he hit the wall?
He's blown a tyre, definitely. That's Casey Mears in the 66. And that is not good for that NBM Motorsports crew.
He was running 39th anyway, so this puts Byron back on the lead lap on lap 12. So that now makes his work throughout the rest of the night a little bit easier. Let's take a look at it. I'm expecting...
Here we go.
Great replay, NBC. It's blown before the corner.
His tyre's blown. Good avoidance there from Ricky Stenhouse Jr. You reckon he rubs the wall here?
No, it's gone before.
No, he just tyre blows. And then Stenhouse gets into the back of him after the tyre blows. Not really Stenhouse's fault there. I don't think he can really do a lot. Byron gets kind of shoved onto the apron there, but hey, Byron is now no longer a lap down, so that's good. That's really unfortunate for that NBM Motorsports crew, man. They work so hard on their cars these days to try and actually just keep up with the field. And that just sucks for Casey, man.
Yeah, look, the front tyre's blown, JT, coming into it, but the rear's also gone down as well. That's unusual to see a failure like that. I wonder if there's some sort of wheel rod maybe that's cut in.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the reports from the team are, and we will have a look for you and get you that update as soon as we have it. But under caution here as we continue to have replays, and well, it just went.
That's really bizarre. Mid-corner, nothing wrong. It just goes back. Let's listen. Watch up the track.
Bang.
Oh, you're right by Byron. Then he got wrecked before he even tried to come back through.
Casey's said on the radio, by the way, that he didn't even hit the wall or anything. The tyre just failed. That's really weird, and that just sucks. It's one of those smaller teams like NBM. Just really sucks for them. I feel for them. Good avoidance there by, I think that's Eric Jones in the Richard Petty throwback car this weekend, which, by the way, looks immaculate.
So, yeah,
phenomenal-looking race car.
As a down to NBC, got news. This is Byron, radio.
Good break for 24. Sure is. Yeah, his time at the back was pretty short-lived. Let's check in with Kim Coon. What you got, Kimmy?
Yeah, Chris Buescher, remember, in a must-win situation, and these cars were not shaken down because they did not do any qualifying laps. During the pace laps before the race, Chris Buescher got on the radio and said, I've got brakes, but the pedal is very long. Here was the most recent update.
We can bleed them. So you want us to work on them here then?
We're going to have to in order to make this best day as possible.
All right, we'll pit when it's open and we'll work on them.
So they will come down pit road to work on the brakes. You heard Chris say in order to make the best race possible, put themselves in position to win, they've got to work on them.
Fortunately here at Daytona with no brake cooling, accessing the calipers to open the bleeders, let the air out and some fluid out, try to get whatever air bubbles there is, and you can kind of top the fluid off pretty good. But as long as the pace laps are here, if it's just air in the system, it should be easy to reconcile. Now the challenge is, why is there air in the system? These guys load cars all the time with no issues, so be interested to see if that solves their problem.
And I'm sure some at home are wondering, why do you need brakes in a place at Daytona where you pretty much run wide open? Well, you use those brakes to get your front bumper right against the rear bumper of the guy in front of you. You drag those brakes, you use them. Green flag pit stops, you have to have brakes or you will not keep up. You can lose the draft if all that doesn't work, Dave.
Ty Gibbs on pit road. He'll get 4 fresh Goodyear tires and Sunoco fuel. The fueler making sure pack that fuel cell tight. Kim.
And you see, as predicted, Chris Buescher at top of your screen on pit road. They will bleed those brakes. Will take a little bit of time, but they still are optimistic about the rest of this race.
We'll see if the 17 and Chris Buescher can come back from that. Meanwhile, we've had only one leader thus far for the 13 laps. Ryan Blaney, Team Penske Ford, out in front the entire way.
So caution's out, 40 to 35, about coming into halfway stage of this one. Now we're just hanging around. Chris Buescher diving in. Go on, Jeff.
Tired, man. I've been up. It's about like 10:45. Although I also wanted to mention, am I the only person who's worried about the MotoGP race tomorrow?
No, I am. I really am.
I am very worried.
Every race we've had
I
so
don't
far
like
has
that
had an
track.
accident. Yeah, it's not good.
We'll see how it goes. If it creates some pretty solid racing, fair enough.
Unlikely.
But I'm worried about safety, especially after the Pedro Acosta incident. Thankfully, that cameraman was not hit by the bike. But goodness me, I'm worried about that track.
From what we had a horrible accident in Moto E as well, where Varga went down middle of the corner at Fast Kink at turn 14, got collected by Cassidy, and he was motionless on the gravel trap. We had to stop the race. He's been taken to hospital. Condition is stable and conscious. And he was back at the track actually later on in the afternoon. But it was a horrible accident.
He must be alright.
Oh, he absolutely. It was a horrible accident.
Was it? If he's in hospital and then he's back at the track,
yeah,
he must be alright.
Not the best part of the track to come through. Hi, I'm here, says Michael. Hello, Michael. Not Casey Stenhouse didn't touch him. It looks to me you're completely correct. Nathan's here as well, saying hi, JB, everyone. Time for night racing Daytona. I love night racing. It's an unpredictable. Drivers go nuts. And Steel J says, crank them engines. And Robin says, hi, everyone. Going to be hard to top the Xfinity race, but I expect chaos and maybe a new winner. Could be having a new winner as well coming into it. That would be nice.
Yeah, from another angle, it looks like Stenhouse didn't touch him. That looks like happened. From one angle, it looked like he got into him. But even if he did, I wouldn't even blame Stenhouse because the guy's tyre just blows. I know we all want to blame Stenhouse and stuff, but nah, not that time.
Wasn't
there a Daytona race where Stenhouse was involved in like 5 different incidents or something?
Yeah, JT.
That's where he got the name Brecky Spinhouse from.
I think JT even started the 4D club as well coming through around that as well. With it was all the 40s, all the 40 numbers getting in contact.
Penalty, Ty Dillon, safety violation.
Oh. Getting ready for the restart, coming up shortly here at Daytona for the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Approaching halfway stage 1 after 16 minutes. Daniel Suarez running in 3rd position. Looking good in the Coca-Cola car as we continue to run round. We're under caution for the 66 blowing a tyre. Exit at turn 3 and 4. But we are good to go. Pace car will be coming in, and then we will go back racing here at Daytona. Blaney on the outside. Suarez down low. Logano drops to 3rd position, but he's going to get a punt behind his teammate. Green flag falls again into the restart zone. We are racing at Daytona. Got to make it a good restart. Suarez immediately getting the assist from Hamlin. Down in towards turn 1. Logano trying to push Blaney as well. As they swing round, already trying to make it 3 wide further back. That's going to be, I believe, BJ McLeod side by side. Logano is pushing Blaney at the front. He gets ahead of Suarez. Now Logano's going to try and cut that off as well down the backstretch. Yeah, it looks to be good to me. Go on, JT.
We are single file once again in the top 3, double file. We continue further behind, and that is Cindric getting involved. He's currently scored in 9th place as the higher line now extending more than the lower line. The lower line trying to catch back up to the front.
Take it, Jay. Let's listen on with NBC.
Inside by himself, tight brother, half apart, half, 1, half, quarter, tight, still tight.
That wonderful symbiotic relationship between spotter and driver.
2 things that really jump out. 1, how quickly he can pick the binoculars up and find them in his field of vision. And 2, all the information, all of that, half, 1, tight. That's the gap between the 22 and the 12. That has nothing to do with the 6. Those are the 2 cars in front of him. Now it has everything to do with what Brad needs to know, but he's not spotting his car. He's spotting the 2 in front of Brad.
Yeah, think about TJ Majors, the spotter. He is spotted Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Dale Jr., some of the very best on this type of racing.
Do you miss that voice in your head, or you've got one now with our producer?
Trying to go side by side, aren't they, at the moment on the front field as well, coming into it. But JT, the one thing I like about this track is that we do get that side draft working quite well on the restarts, and nobody changed tyres that time round, so they've restarted on, well, run-in tyres, which is not usually a thing we do.
No, but early on...
Oh, never mind!
We've got a spinner, and that is... 34 and the 45. The 45 involved.
And that is huge as the caution comes out. Tyler Reddick into the wall at Daytona. And now that is effectively a big concern. He can't even get the car refired. He's trying to refire it now. Drops the clutch, gets it back in. Still hasn't restarted. He's rolling backwards on pit road. It should be able to loop back around to get into it. But he's reversing on pit road. You're not allowed to do that. The clown car is now acting a bit foolish, but caution is out. Tyler Reddick around as McDonald's, the old-fashioned one with Ronald at the side. Well, he's not loving it, JT.
Yes, as he will get it turned back around, facing now the right way, as he will head down to his pit box.
Oh. Well, caution out. Yellow breed. Yellow more here at Daytona. They'll get it refired, pit road.
Up. I think the back is in pretty good shape. You saw the tire changer just reset the flap. No big deal. The concern I have is in the...
Yeah, go for it, Jack.
Yeah, car doesn't look too bad. Just looks like some front end damage, but even that looks pretty minimal, to be honest. I think he'll be able to get going. Let's see what happened then, shall we?
Right, mid-pack. So we've got the 33, the 34, and the 45 side by side. Larson, Bowman, and Chastain just behind. So, and it's
Tyler, what are you doing, mate?
It's Reddick who just rear hooks the 34.
Tyler, bro.
Could you argue maybe that there was no room? But Reddick just didn't seem to be paying attention.
Reddick just drifts up the track, man. Like, as much as I'd love to blame Gilliland, that was completely on Reddick. And, yeah, that's... God's sake.
See it on board.
Got tight.
Yeah.
Into Gilliland.
Oh, just time and time again. I don't know. Let's take another look at it. I think Gilliland comes down on him. Oh, it's hard to tell. What do you think, Jack? I
They
don't know.
kind of just merged towards each other.
Is that
to be honest.
50-50?
That's kind of 50-50, man. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Kind of 50-50. Gilliland does come down, and then Reddick kind of comes up. I'd say it's maybe a little bit more on Gilliland. That angle, it looks like Reddick comes up.
One angle looks like
Oh, no, I'd
Reddick.
say that's 50-50.
Yeah, because one angle
Kind of.
looks Reddick comes up and takes out the 34. One angle, the 34 comes
I'm
down,
going
takes out the
50-50 on
45.
that.
I agree. I'll stay.
Just
I would.
frustrated, man.
I would say that's a 50-50 position. Let's take a look at it again. So
Two horrible looking cars, by the way. Just thought I'd point out the painting. They look horrendous.
look at the 34. He comes down low. If anything, I'd say it's from that angle we look at from the chase camera. It's Gilliland, yeah. But from the angle we just saw further back, it is a 50-50. In my book, that's 50-50. Both went opposite ways, says Michael. Yeah, Nathan says it could go either way about the wreck, yeah. That's a hard judgment call to make. They both sort of run into each other. Right, this might give us an angle. On board. Into the tri-oval, it doesn't help.
They just kind of drift into each other.
Yeah. If they were more alongside each other, it would have been a bump along doors. That is a simple racing incident that happens in Daytona in my book.
And there you saw on those replays the new flaps on the A-frame, which have been added and being debuted, and well, at least they activated when they were supposed to.
Pit road.
They came in decently in points to make the playoffs, but they were trying to defend their spot from Alex Bowman. And Billy told me we have to race the whole race because you don't know how the race is going to play out. Stage points are our insurance policy. Does not look like they will be earning stage points in stage one.
Well, it's always easier to say after it happened, but I've had this conversation with Marty on the pit box. I just don't think aggression was the requirement for the 45. I think it was make the 48 go beat you. But either way, now they just need to keep this car on the racetrack. We could have 20 DNFs by the end of this race. We don't know what continuing to run means. So the team now are screwing the hood, trying to seal it to those vents. Remember, those vents are the air that comes in the radiator, and then it vents out through the hood.
What's interesting to me is, what does Alex Bowman and his team, what do they do now? I think they still have to stay on offense. It's still a pretty good point lead to Tyler Reddick. So I think Alex Bowman, I mean, look, if Tyler Reddick's done for the day, a little different thought process, but he gets back on the racetrack, you said it. We've seen many, many big car wrecks here, take a lot of cars out. It's just not as easy as a decision.
Well, neither of them are going to have an issue unless we have a brand new winner. But if Bowman gets in front of Reddick in points, then he doesn't even care about a new winner.
Let's go back to last week. We mentioned it earlier. He was having such a good night, Tyler Reddick was, and was the innocent victim.
He was very frustrated after this wreck. Felt like guys got together behind him, and he was the innocent victim, as you just said, and it cost him.
Suarez, Ty Gibbs, and then Tyler was in the wrong place, wrong time.
You're never safe in this sport. Just when you think it's comfortable, just when you think everything's going your way, things like this happen.
Second caution in the Coke Zero Sugar 400. And pit lane gets active again. Parker Kligerman standing by. Take it away, mate.
You see Chase Elliott in the 9 car. They pitted in the last caution and actually took fuel. Now they're going to take tires here. They were doing it before just to reduce the fuel time at the end of the stage. But with this next caution, taking the opportunity to put 4 tires on, which can help them at the end of the stage potentially go through it.
Dave, what's happening at the 24?
So he radioed the crew when the caution came out. It feels like something is loose or dragging. When I come up to full speed, that's when I feel it. So they called him into pit lane. Remember, Brandon McSwain is the crew chief filling in for Rudy Fugle here, but they called him in. We'll jack it up on both sides, see if we can find anything on the 24. Back at the lead lap. That's the good news for the 24 group. Back to Daytona in a moment.
First of our daily NASCAR Chasm incidents. Well, first of our NASCAR incidents means first of our NASCAR Chasm quotes. And, well, green car in a McDonald's car means one thing, and I quote, when you order food at McDonald's, but forget to say no pickles.
Go take that makeup off. You're a McDonald. Well, this is turning into a bit of a nightmare. We are 26 minutes in, 22:35. We will have another caution coming up. Can we run? What will around to be about 11 laps of green running? Time will tell. They cleaned the track up as well. Due to some debris for some bodywork that keeps us flying off little shards of carbon fibre.
Seen the 17 on pit road. They cut away to it, to the onboard of the 45. But I'm hearing that the hood is up on that car. After we cut away, they pulled the hood up, so possible issues on the 17. Hopefully we will catch back up when NBC return from ad break. We are about to start lap 24 of 35 in the stage, which will mean as that is Tyler Reddick coming down pit road. Will this be for a top off of fuel, or is there something a little bit more severe on that 45 car? They've got the saw out, they've got more tape. Are they doing what they did yesterday in the Xfinity with Zillage/Kligerman by only doing a certain amount of work on the car every single lap, which keeps that car on the lead lap, which looks like exactly what they've done. They have done the final adjustments in that 45 car back out on the track.
I'll read this out quickly. What Reddick says on the radio after his first round of repairs. Splitter contact. Out of the draft is fine, but in the draft. I did lose a piece of bare bond. You might have to have another one ready.
Night has fallen here at Daytona as we get ready to come in. Let's go back over
We're all
to
in agreement that BJ McLeod's going to win the race, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Gorgeous shot. High above the World Centre of Racing, Coke Zero Sugar 400 here on NBC. Track president Frank Kelleher mentioned to us earlier, it's the largest summer race here they've had in some 7 years as far as crowd and camper attendance. So really nice to see the stands.
Yeah, well, the pace car's in again. Are you ready? Because for 12 laps, we're green again. Ryan Blaney with Bubba Wallace side by side, getting the side draft off of Joey Logano down in towards turn 1 and 2. It was a good smooth restart. NBC came back a little bit late from that angle. Into turn number 2 we come then, and holding the low line, that's going to be Blaney still with the advantage. Only 2 leaders though of this race as well coming into it as well. No, correction, only 1 leader. Blaney's led all of 24 laps so far here tonight. No, he won't now because Bubba Wallace has got the lead. He's been pushed out as well by the 12. So Blaney now pushing his the 23 coming up the field as well. So Toyota pushing the forward. Oh. Bubba's going to lead a lap at Daytona, folks. He's got 1 crown jewel under his belt. That came in Indianapolis. Can he win here at Daytona here and make it 2? Won't be a 500, but a 400 still good enough over the line. That's our second lead change of the day. 11 to go, stage number 1. Suarez coming in. JT, you mentioned about these new A panels on the side of the car, designed to try and stop the cars from spinning out violently, especially at Daytona after what we saw earlier on in the season. You can see them flapping around ever so slightly now onto the track as well.
Yeah, on the left-hand side, it's on the A-frame part of the frame of the car, and the A-pillar, and that A-pillar are the 2 pillars to the left and the right of the windscreen and the windshield, the front windshield, and they are on the side of them as we are continuing to look. Now that's another lead change. Daniel Suarez now in front, but they are to try to help stop the cars rolling over. People are saying a little flap like that, will it do much? Well, any little helps. We will see when stuff kicks off a little bit later on into the night.
My eyes.
I'm sorry. Nothing's gonna think sometimes you just have to accept the laws of physics. As long as the cars are safe, I'm not as bothered about them flipping as a lot of people are. As long as they're safe, I'm not really bothered. Like, a hard hit head-on into the wall is going to hurt a lot more than a flip.
Especially at this circuit as well, with the high banking. We learned why the hands device became mandatory here, of course, back in 2001, 24 years ago. On board with Brad Keselowski, trying to get the toe off the front there as well. Of the 71 of Michael McDowell. And he's going to give him a little love tap as well, coming down the back straight. Still, Suarez leading from Wallace and Blaney de Trois on the feature run here. And Hamlin just keeps dropping back. And every time... Oh, hello!
Oh.
That was a twitch and a half, wasn't it, Jack? Coming through the middle half. And now the second place change comes in once more.
Oh, God, this isn't going to end well, guys!
Big one at Daytona. The 47's around, the 23's around, hits the 2, and in front of the main grandstand area in the triangle, it's carnage. Yeah, Bowman was in it too. Bowman's gone away, but the 47's around, and we've got more wrecks coming out of turn 2. That's a secondary wreck now going on at the outside of it. So they've wrecked a few times. Busch is in trouble. I would say at least 15 of the 40 cars are involved in that melee, coming over into towards turn 1 and 2, and they were wrecking everywhere.
Didn't think it would come that early.
No, this will end stage 1, by the way, because we'll stay under caution for a while. That is...
Oh, but that wasn't smart.
Oh, the 2's out.
Kendrick.
The 48's probably out too, but oh, it's getting traction on the grass as well. Do not get... It's caught on its own bumper. Bowman's bumper's coming through. That all started thanks to the 23 just being a stupid maneuver in the straight and pinched Logano. And Bowman's desperately trying to continue because that's now Bowman and Reddick in trouble in early stages of this race. And if we get a new winner, one of them's out. Bowman has got to be out of this race.
All I can say is it looked... Yeah, that car's pretty much done.
He's pulling out.
Now, Bowman, I think, will just end up having to hope that there's no new winner.
Bowman is out of the race. He's pulling off. The car is destroyed. He will not take any further part. It's on fire.
That's smoking.
Right, let's take a look at this. So watch Logano. He's in the centre of the track. Larson comes out from nowhere, but then where's the 23? 23 will pinch down low. Bubba's not looking. Bubba just gets tapped by Larson.
Bubba, what are you
Bubba.
doing, man?
That is totally Bubba's fault. He sets off a complete chain reaction. He comes down low. Doesn't even know that Logano's alongside him. It's right with him. Jack, what do you make of it? Look, yeah, that's Bubba's fault. That's totally Bubba's fault.
The only explanation I can have is his spotter said he was clear when he wasn't. But I will also add, I would like to, as a Tyler Reddick fan, thank you, Bubba Wallace, for taking Bowman out. I really do appreciate it.
JT taking another look at it. Logano comes up. Larson's there too. But what happens here? Because Wallace is in dead centre frame. Logano's there with Kyle Busch. What do you make of it, JT? Does Larson tap the back of Wallace?
You'll have to see. NBC are doing detailed analysis, or it's my TV pics that are frozen.
No,
but it's playing now, and well, Bubba Wallace being Bubba Wallace swipes across Hocevar. Hocevar very lucky indeed.
Hocevar just being an absolute mad lad and going through the grass.
Do you see the 47 as well spinning because he realised it wasn't about him?
Look at Justin Haley.
Oh my goodness me. Yeah, the 47, though, of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. just spinning out of nowhere on the front stretch, causing a further pile-up because he realised that this caution wasn't about him. Has my TV picture just gone down? Oh, no, the back now. Yeah, watch the 40. Look, there's the 18. Oh, that was a huge hit from everyone out there. Yeah, okay.
Right, Reddick, into my fantasy you go.
JT's got the list of those involved.
Do I?
I thought you had the laps and rundown open. I've got it if you want me to run through it. Oh my goodness me. I feel sorry for 38 just getting whacked out there. Zane Smith still running in P5. He's managed to continue on.
Okay, let me have a look.
Right, I've got the list. So here we go. Involved, the 8, the 38, the 11, the 47, the 2, the 22, the 23, the 48, the 35 on the front stretch. Probably more. JT will probably have the full
more
list.
than 9.
Yeah.
That seemed definitely more than 9, but we shall see.
1, 2, 3, I'm counting now. I thought 15 when I first looked at it. There's 3. Hocevar was so lucky there. That is a Montoya-esque escape. Look at the 47.
I just love Hocevar.
Yeah.
I just love Hocevar going through the grass. I'm sorry, that's just such a Hocevar thing to do. Look how close Haley gets to being collected.
Cindric had nowhere to go either. This is going to be scary watching Cindric.
This is, I think this is, Spassky.
Big one at Daytona. We're under caution. And we've got a red flag.
Not surprising.
Red flag's out. They've stopped the race. Cars stopping on front stretch. Red flag is out while they fix the circuit. So we are now suspended here for the Coke Zero Sugar 400. The red flag is out.
Yeah, like Austin Hill. Suspended.
He's racing, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in this race. All I can say, man. Bubba, why are we blocking like that this early? Like, we have an entire 160 lap race to go, man. Like, you don't need to be
Withdraw the yellow, display the red.
There we go, red flag's out.
We don't need to be throwing Carl Edwards type blocks this early.
So red flag is out here at Daytona. The race is stopped after the big one. Did we get to the end of stage 1 though? No, we haven't. 28:35. Could have stopped it after the stage break. Come on, guys.
No, they want to save laps.
Oh yeah, that's critical tonight.
Creighton Lapsovich has just got mechanical issues in the late model race I was keeping track of while leading. God's sake.
So race stop then. And when we get back, we'll hand over to our colleagues. I just want to point out, Jake, fantastic red lights here. Flashing in just outside of Sickers. That's fantastic coming through.
You want more red lights?
My God.
Red light spells danger. Can't hold on much longer. Hamlin's having some work done. Is he allowed to do that under the red flag? I don't think he is he? They're about to stop. No work allowed under the red flag period. So they were in the middle of it when the red flag came out. Now he's had to stop.
Yeah, JB, you want more?
Oh my God, I can see it.
You want more red lights? Hold on, let me try and get it off.
Oh mate, did I tell you that I've got a new bed? I've got a new double bed, and we're putting those Bluetooth lights up that you told me about. So they'll go up, and it'll look better.
Double red.
Double red flag.
Or red and blue.
Oh, that's so confusing. Whoop, whoop, it's the sound of the police.
Oh man, I just realised Haley also almost got collected by Bowman like a second later after.
Where's Cody Ware out after all of this?
Oh God.
Come on, Cody, you can do it, man. Did you see Carson Ware's Twitter?
No,
yes, I did.
I'll read it out quickly.
Victory is around the corner.
Yeah, he ate a fortune cookie and the message said, "Victory is just around the corner."
Did you get that from the Daytona Chinese restaurant?
I think he might have.
Yeah, well.
Speaking of Daytona, I've got some breaking news for Florida residents regarding the Speedway. Daytona has extended the stay of its flagship rock festival, Welcome to Rockville, for the next decade.
Oh wow! That's actually
Do you want a sneak peek behind this light?
Yeah, go on. We've got a red flag out. We've got to drop somehow.
It isn't actually just flashing red.
What's it doing? Flashing.
It's flashing red and blue. You cannot see the blue.
Oh, why is it flashing blue?
Because there is no way. It has to flash 2 colours.
Right.
You can't have it just flash 1 colour.
But the blue's turned down?
Unlike them.
Yeah.
Blue is I had it as like a white, or tried to get it as dark as black but that black turned into a little bit of a red hint.
Ah.
So I don't know if I'd be able to show you it, but you'd see, look, red,
oh, I see
blue.
it. Yeah.
Same with if I was to go to the green, blue.
That's clever.
Yellow, blue, but you just can't see the blue because it's 100% the color that I want it to flash, only 1% the color that I don't want it to flash in brightness. Anyway, I shall return when I get a charge for my phone because it's on 4%.
Go on. Right now, though, we'll hand down to our colleagues at NBC.
Momentum he wanted because he wasn't handling well, then contact right there. So all this started back there in turn 4, just with Joey getting tight. Not that the wreck's his fault, it's just everybody converging, and things happen in just a millisecond. And that's how these wrecks that happen at Daytona. No one has to do anything drastically wrong. It's just everybody is so close to each other. Any little mistake, and this is what you get.
Well, it ends up being Justin Haley's night right there in the 7. Go back and have that near miss of the 23.
And Hocevar and Chastain.
Yeah, great.
They're all down on the apron.
And look, if you win tonight's race, it's going to be shocked that you're not a near miss somewhere if the race is anything like this.
By the way, folks, while we've been showing you these sequences of replays, the race has been red flagged. So cars are stopped on the approach to the tri-oval as the crash zone, all the debris, everything's being cleaned up. That hit between Bubba Wallace and Austin Cindric, it doesn't get any better no matter how many times you see it.
Watch the 2 car. That is just a blunt impact. Man, those hurt. These all hurt. I've been in many of these wrecks, and I got to tell you guys, it's easy to sit in this seat right here, or sit at home and say, well, this guy did this and this guy did that. When you're going that fast, you're going that close to each other, and everybody's coming to the end of the stage, everybody's trying to get the best finish they can. It just happens in a millisecond. Next thing you know, you're pointed the wrong direction, Dave.
And Jeff, guess who had a great view of that and saw it coming literally and figuratively? Colin Presley, spotter for Joey Logano.
You got the ATU, middle's covered outside your mid-3 here, mid-3, I don't think they know.
They didn't know, I got sandwiched. When we were 4 clear, we should have taken it. I don't know why we were waiting. I got tight off of 4 there, that's how I got put 3 wide in the first place. You got the bad arrow spot with the 23.
A couple of key phrases there, but the one that stood out to me was mid-3. I don't think they know. They didn't. Parker?
Dave catching up here with Bubba Wallace, who's just checked and released from the infield care center. Bubba, did you have any indication that you were 3 wide there?
I need to see a replay. I know everything was happening pretty quick there. Man, what a here's a good visual of it. Sorry.
Taking a look here. A little hit from the 5.
Yeah, the hit from the 5 shoved me down there, and it was like I got shoved up by the 22 when the 12 moved up. He was trying to just, move up and take a lane. But, oh well. Man, I hate it. 22nd to the lead in a short amount of time. Just huge shout out to my crew on the 23 Columbia Toyota Camry. Hate it for Columbia. Had a good trip with them down here and couldn't get them a result. So I hate that. I'll take the blame for it, unfortunately. Just a scrap deal. Everything was going too good, too early to be all true. So something was bound to happen. I hate that we were involved in it, but hopefully we can get the 45 in still. So all in all, we're locked in. Let's get focused for Darlington, and I'm okay.
That's super speedway racing, guys.
I think his little bit of bewilderment and wanting to see the replay just reminds us that at nearly 200 miles an hour, we break it down frame by frame, but Bubba Wallace, like he said, he went 22nd to the lead. He's a premier drafter when it comes to this style of racing. And even he is, you could see the confusion. And then you heard him say, it's like, well, I think I'll take the blame. Like, he's not 100% sure, but looking at it, he's like, man, from what I see, maybe I did this or maybe I did that. It's always easy in slow motion after.
He had that look in his eyes like we do when we're watching replays. You're not real sure what happened.
Right.
We'll watch this again.
And he was in it.
Yeah, it is, I tell you, it is just it is so wild being in these race cars and having to try to figure out what happened in that type of situation. And you don't just want to point the finger. That guy did this, that guy did that, because you really don't know.
So let's walk our way down. Let your eyes walk down the leaderboard. Suarez needs to win to get in. Laney, we already know it's locked in. McDowell needs to win to get in. Larson's in. Logano's in. Keselowski needs to win to get in. Same circumstance for his teammate, Ryan Preece. Carson Hocevar needs to win to get in. Ross Chastain's in the playoffs. Justin Haley needs a win to get in. There's a lot of contenders early on in this race where this race is looking promising, and they were able to tic-tac their way through that wreckage site.
What does that look like? That's what it looks like. With Suarez leading, if he wins the race, Reddick is then above the cut line. Remember, Reddick and Bowman came in above, Bowman being the first in, which means he is the first out with a new winner. That is Alex Bowman's fear with a car like Suarez or any of the ones you just mentioned leading the race.
Parker, who have you caught up with?
Austin Cindric, who's just been checked and released from the infield care center. Austin, looked like a pretty hard hit there with the 23 of Bubba Wallace. Was it just sort of close in front of you?
Yeah, I don't really know if we could have gone anywhere else. I thought I made it through most of it, but I guess the highlight of my day is being able to sit here and congratulate you. So past that, I'm probably go to spotter stand and cheer on my teammates. That's about it. So shame. I thought our car handled fairly well, and yeah, just caught in the middle. You can kind of feel the intensity picking up there when probably didn't need to that early in the race. And come to think of it, I actually did tighten up my belt a lap before that. So yeah, just a shame, and felt like. Yeah, like I said, our mid-tech Menards 4 Mustang handled well enough to be a contender tonight. Just the way it goes.
Seen some cars moving around out there. First of all, thank you, by the way. Is it handling a big factor, you think, tonight?
Yeah, I definitely think it was, and I think it takes more laps on tires for that to really become a factor, and you know, for all three lanes to get used there. But yeah, just the intensity getting ramped up there super early, and yeah, I wish I could tell you more, but I only did about 20 laps tonight.
Glad you're okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Guys, I want to read you something that Austin Cindric said in the lead up to this race tonight. There's always a sense of urgency with this Daytona race, and there's a set approach to deal with that. There's no set approach other than embracing the desperation around us. That's easier said than done. That's come to fruition. There was a little bit of desperation, even though it's only stage one.
Well, he's been a winner down here, and he knows the kind of moves that you're going to have to make. And you know, the only way you can avoid this type of thing early in the race is right around in the back. Because everybody's fighting for track position. Everybody wants to get it and then keep it. And that aggression is why we have these wrecks.
48 behind the wall right here getting repairs. This should basically allow the 45 to do what he needs. I don't know. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it would take some extenuating circumstances for this car to rejoin and make 29 points over the 45. We'd have to see a lot of wrecks.
There was an 8.5-minute red flag, by the way, caused by this 12-car pileup. Some were lucky to get through, others not so lucky.
Back into caution. Cracking song there as the cars then go through out here on the field. NBC, turn it down for Christ's sake. It's NBC. It's essentially nothing but commercials, not nothing but really, really rubbish music. Something beginning with C-R-A-P. It's coming into it as well. Right, back out then. We're going to restart, JT, with only a couple laps to go. Why didn't we just wait for the break? It's a bit ridiculous.
More racing.
Yeah, a lap. One more lap and then back. They're still cleaning the track. 5 to go.
Joshua Birch, 2.5 miles, even though it might be a lap, 2.5 miles is 2.5 miles. This is the same thing about it being restarted after a rain delay.
Oh, don't.
Yes, I said the R word.
It is now official. I thought of a completely different word when you said that, but okay. Alex Bowman is out of the race. That is now official.
So, the cars behind the wall were the 47, 48, 23, 4, 8, 2, and 35, and now puts the 48 officially out.
Bowman officially out. Yeah. So Tyler Reddick is officially in the playoffs.
There we go. Bowman's out of the playoffs.
It is all dependent. No, Bowman's not out just yet. If there is no new winner, Bowman is in. If there is, or if an open car wins. I thought I'd have that unique scenario in the rare situation that happens. If there is a new winner, Bowman is out of the playoffs. So we're in, I think this would be Bowman's first time missing the playoffs since 2023. Then again, he was out for a couple of races during that season.
Quicker yellow.
With like an injury from sprint cars, I think.
Let's go back to BBC.
It's been an eventful night already, and let's get up to date with tonight's race recap built by Bsky. Here's the first portion.
45 is Tyler Reddick, 48 Vouch Bowman come in as the last two cars in the playoffs. The first yellow picks collects the 45, and then this Jeff's the big one.
Yeah, this is the big one, right toward the front of the pack. Many guys needed to win this race to get into the playoffs, and they have a lot of damage. Everybody came together, approaching the trial wood. Alex Bowman caught a break early in the race. This right here does not look good for their situation.
Just seeing that point of view again, how it highlighted again how unlucky Zane Smith was, who just got tagged at the very last moment by Bowman. Here we go, action on pit road. Parker's there.
Daniel Suarez, who's been the leader of this race, is going to come down and get tires here for the 99 car. He's been really happy with that car. Even described being up at the front like a video game, super relaxed behind the wheel, Dave.
Almost didn't pit. The crew chief, Jeremy Bowens, for the 6-car, Brad Keselowski down below. He said, I'm on the fence. We could, and we could not. They did.
Very simply, all these cars are must-win cars, and winning a stage or running well in the stage doesn't help their end goal. Kim.
You see the 17 of Chris Buescher finishing up his stop. They did take tires. Everything seems to be okay on the brakes. Just checking in on that. Remember, they bled them earlier. Back to the plan. They've got to win this race if they want a playoff spot.
Yeah, remember those brake issues earlier for Chris Buescher in the 17. See how the night shakes out for him.
Ready to go then shortly. This is going to be fun. .45 in, and Hill is got back out onto the circuit there, Jack, so Hill is going to get going again.
Ah.
Sorry about that.
Ah. Why? Hill, look.
Want to go. Go on.
Want to go. Hill, just don't do what you did on the last lap of the Xfinity race yesterday, please.
How many people actually want him gone now?
Everyone except Richard Childress.
Makes sense.
JT, you were commentating on the Xfinity race. You can describe I imagine, so you can probably describe exactly what happened. Hill became a wreck.
I was not commentating on the Xfinity
You're not?
race.
Oh damn! I
He
thought
was
you would be.
producing it.
No, yeah. Hill basically became a bulldozer. And Parker Zilich won the race.
Right, that's me caught up with messages to the choose. It's going to be 2 to go. We've effectively got a green-white checker in stage 1.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Riley Herbst, Kyle Busch and Noah Gragson are also officially out of the race. That means they are now eliminated from playoff contention.
It's taken about an hour to do stage 1. Makes me feel confident for stage 2, doesn't it? And stage 3.
Kosovar enjoyed that.
Where did he move up to?
He made a really good save. And he was just laughing on the radio, to be fair.
Watch out for AJ Allmendinger, 24th position, fastest man on the track right now, 45.751 in the green flag conditions, so he could be something to contend with.
Both quali cars got out of that unscathed, by the way.
Not a surprise.
They got some news around them, Corlig. They're going truck racing next year. With Ram.
So, here we go then. Time to restart this race. With 2 to go until another caution would come out for the end of stage number 1. The Coke Zero Sugar 400. It'll be Blaney who retakes the lead of the race. So we've had the 12, the 23, the 99, now back to the 12 again as a leader. 3 cautions in the opening stage.
Guys,
Yeah,
I've done something.
what have you done?
I have the officials audio on a Bluetooth speaker separate to my headset.
How have you managed to do that?
We are coming to the green this time.
Oh well, JT now knows what's going on. There's the 48 of Bowman and that wrecked Chevy 48 car.
If I set my noise suppression low, and I know we hate messing around with noise suppression, you may be able to hear it.
Well, I can put it on as well if we need it, but we're coming back to the green flag at the World Centre of Racing with 2 to go in stage 1. The green flag falls, and we are racing again here in Daytona. Smooth drone shot there from NBC. I like that one as they head down towards turn 1. It's Michael McDowell who has the lead of the race now, coming in as well from Ryan Blaney. McDowell last was at the front here 2 years ago when he took us over when the race restarted, but it's still going a bit mad in the middle of the pace. Look at Chase Elliott, looking left, looking right, trying to get ahead of the 34. Not working out as well as we expected. Blaney's going to be in there as well for contention to come back up. In towards turn number 3 we go. Larson's in a bit of pressure as well. He'll get the bump as well, coming in from the back of Ross Chastain. Logano's trying to push up with McDowell. Still nothing coming through in the middle of the pack. Into 3, then the 4. This will then be over the line. It's 1 to go in stage 1 here for the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Over the line we go, 3 wide. Elliott's coming up high. Remember, stage points still count because we've got points on the line, and we have, of course, that running order for the final runs in the bottom of the field. Through they go. Looks like Blaney's going to have this one, unless Larson can jump. McDowell's all over the back of the head, down the back stretch, JT.
Yeah, absolutely. Down we go. Just having confirmation of the 247-48 are officially out. Accident down on the inside. Turn 3. Here we go. We are on the final stretch towards the front stretch and the green and white checkered stage flag.
Larson trying to go around the outside. Blaney's right there. Larson might have it by a whisker. Over the line.
Guys.
Stage 1. Kyle Larson takes the green checkered flag to win stage 1 of the Coke Zero Sugar 400. The caution comes out. It's Chastain, Blaney, McDowell, Haley, Logano, Gilliland, Priest, Briscoe and Bell, the top 10. End of stage number 1. $50 minutes plus 8 for red flag inside an hour. 4 cautions. The big one, stage 1 at Daytona. Same old, same old. Go for it, JD. We can hear it, by the way, that audio officials radio in the background.
What, when I'm speaking?
A little bit as well. We heard it when we on the backstretch. We can hear it now, yeah. Should really try and get it operational for us up here in the booth, but as we found out, it's a bit temperamental, isn't it? Because they just start talking over us. So,
you know how you have the F1 production in your headset?
Yes.
Can't you do it that way and have it in your headset?
Oh, I do.
Ah.
Yeah. That comes out through a separate system. I heard the same thing you did. So, it's still coming through. Jack, what do you make of stage 1?
One word. Chaos.
Yeah.
2 words. Playoff implications.
3 words?
Carson Hocevar goated.
I'll do.
I just love that going through the grass. That was sick. Such a Hocevar thing to do.
Certainly got out of it a little bit better. Live on board changes as well coming through. So, 60 laps then for stage 2 here. Takes us to lap 95 overall. There's a straight run to the end. So far, so good. Did we already say that that Austin Cindric was officially out? I think you did, JT, didn't you? Yeah, just nodding your head. Stenhouse is Stenhouse out or just been in the pit lane?
He's out.
And out, yeah. Stenhouse is out. So that 47 spinning out of his own accident, he's now just been put out. Another one out, Alex Bowman. So there's our 3 officially out, JT. The 47, the 48, and the 2.
Something tells me, dear viewers of JB Motorsports, that Joshua Birch, coming into turn 3 on the final lap of the stage, was not listening to me.
I was, but I was just reading the timing. No, I was just reading the timer screen as it was coming up on there. Out, in the Delta squad. Like you can see all back at home as well.
When was it? End of stage. Probably five minutes ago we had the message from the NASCAR officials, which you also should have heard in your headset. If
I turned that one down at that point, I only turned it up during the break.
Guys,
yeah?
I just saw something in the background. Something beginning with an L and ending with Eitnin.
Oh.
There was a flash.
Lighting.
Dissolved behind
Damn,
us,
that's
and
crazy.
and we tanked. But obviously, we had gotten a lot of track position back, right? Like we drove back up there to the back half of the top 10 or whatever, and yeah, then just nothing you can do. Welcome to super speedway racing, unfortunately. So, really proud of my Ally 48 team for the year up to this point we've had, right? Like the last 10 or 11 weeks have been pretty special, and yeah, we haven't won, so we're in a tough spot for the rest of the night, but, regardless of the outcome, I feel like it's out of our control, and kind of is what it is at this point. So we'll wait and see how the race ends up and kind of go from there, and regardless, we're going to be, hitting hard the next 10 weeks and trying to get a win, whether we're in the playoffs or not.
Will you watch tonight?
Yeah, I mean, you have to, right? Like, there's no way to get away from it, so... while I have certainly stayed off social media, I'm going to sit in front of a TV and watch. But, yeah, bummed for Hendrick Motorsports, everybody that worked so hard to not have a shot at it here tonight. But, it was going to be tough, whether we were in it or out of it. And unfortunately, we're on the sidelines watching, and we're going to find out here in a couple hours.
A tough spot, but in good spirits for Alex Bowman, guys.
Let's go back up.
Yeah, you can hear the disappointment in his voice, and now all he can do is wait. That is not what drivers like to do. Is not be in
Lightning
control of the
is
situation.
offshore and not a concern.
Kyle Larson is in the very first pit stall. They pass by there. The 5 car will get 4 tires and fuel. They will not wait on Brandon Harder to fill it full of fuel. Once the tires are changed, they'll leave, Marty.
Dave working the high line. Michael McDowell was able to go from 18th to 4th in stage 1. No real complaints about the handling of the 71. Meanwhile, Ryan Blaney said, quote, "I didn't know where to go at the end of the stage. That's my fault, guys." He said, "I could stand to be a little bit tighter, especially when we have a lot of different strategy here on pit road." Look at that. Keselowski gains a ton of spots, Lee.
While he did that, Ross Chastain decided to stay out. So, here he is in the safety culture Chevy for Trackhouse Racing.
Now waiting to see what's going to happen as the yellow comes out. So, field bunching up together. Fingers crossed we'll get this one restarted ASAP.
Well, still under caution here for the Coke Zero Sugar 200, and that is the Shell Pennzoil car of the number 22 of Joey Logano, the unmistakable 22 livery car. Down there on pit road, mechanics looking to the front of it. Possible issues for that 22 car. Race off pit road, the car 6 followed by the 60, 42, 21, 24, 16 and 10. It was close between the 21 and the 24. The 21 just getting out ahead of the 24, William Byron car. 3 passed, by the way, for keeping the track on that. It's Denny Hamlin.
Yeah.
All the way down in 31st place. I believe he was 33rd at the time of the caution. As I'm just looking at Riley Hurst on board, and well, he was so close to getting through everything. He was at pit exit, and then he got run in from behind from someone, and that's what caused the secondary wreck that we saw a little bit further on from the main wreck.
Gets nuts, doesn't it, this place? There's Reddick again down pit road. They're doing more and more adjustments to that car. He's got a side-by-side pitch now coming on as well, that we can see. Taking that away.
Failed graphic.
Has that NASCAR stripe logo always been there?
Sometimes.
Why just not looked up to that part of the screen today?
I mean, it is normally there.
Huh? News to me. I haven't looked at that part of the track today. Okay, choose next time back. Okay. It's the Coke Zero Sugar 400. You're back with us here. If you're watching along with us on NBC, let's check in with them.
Are locked in for the chance to win $1 million in a live drawing on NASCAR Championship weekend. And this was Louisiana lottery player Megan Lewis when she was declared the $1 million winner last year. It's more than fun. Every time you play Powerball, you're supporting good causes in your home state. Powerball, official lottery game of NASCAR. So, let's check in with the guys on the Peacock Pit Box with Brad, DJ, and Marty, fellas.
You know, Lee, I lost how many times in the pre-race show we talked about chaos, but Daytona delivered the chaos, didn't it? And that's just stage 1, DJ.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, things just get ramped up here. Drivers are trying to get all that they can. You know, we've got a battle within a battle with guys racing for points and stage points, everything going on. So, not surprised, Brad.
I didn't expect it so early, guys. I thought we were going to get to the end of the first stage and have an opportunity to see how it's going to sort out. But, yeah, I mean, it's really created a lot of chaos, and these regular season points have really shifted a lot. It's going to be interesting.
So, Brad, you mentioned the regular season points. Let's check out those. And key for Kyle Larson, he won the stage, DJ. He has now closed it a little bit closer to Chase Elliott for that second spot, and also Ryan Blaney gaining some points as well.
Yeah, you see Hamlin, who I think has a lot of damage. I'm not sure he's going to factor in this, but there's a lot at stake for those drivers right there to try to get it as much as they can. And if you can get as high as second, that's 10 playoff points that you gather.
Yeah, check back with me after this stage. We'll revisit this.
And by the way, if you want to know how close Brad and DJ are
too close
to the track with the Peacock Pit Box, this was the jet dryer a moment ago. You guys didn't know we were rolling on this, did you? No. As you got a plume of smoke onto the pit box. So we've had a helicopter and now jet dryers.
Oh, it's been a great night. It's fabulous. And the racing's been fantastic. Who'd ever thought that both of our guys that were right there on the bubble would be involved in accidents so early in the first stage?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Very surprising to have two guys who had a possibility to go on to the playoffs, maybe win a championship. Those hopes are gone.
JT.
I don't know if we are yet in replay, but the 66 has been sent to the rear for an uncontrolled tyre.
Oh, not Casey Mears. Oh. Stage
1 career Cup Series win, by the way, at Charlotte.
Chevy
Come to the green
back
this time.
Here we go. Stage 2. Oh, the Coke Zero Sugar
Cody
400. Cody Ware leads. Green flag is out. We're racing for stage 2 at Daytona. And it's pedal down. And Cody Ware leads at Daytona by a car length.
Stars are aligning.
And he's cut down in front of Keselowski. So Keselowski will have to push him. The 42 of John Hunter Nemechek will try and inherit the top line and stay in second position. But Cody Ware leads here at Daytona. JT and Jack might need some resuscitation if he takes this all the way to stage 3.
No, he doesn't now. Is that John Hunter Nemechek, I think?
Yeah, pushed to the outside by
the lead here.
Byron's made his way back up into the order. Byron's 5th.
Hi, Byron. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, 21 of Berry as well in 6th. Allmendinger 7th, Buscher 8th after his issues. He has clawed back up after he had a report of his hood being up down in pit road, and we complete the first lap under green for this restart at the start of stage 2.
Thankfully, it all looks good. Look at this battle between them as well. Cody Ware down low. John Hunter Nemechek up high. I can't see who's running on the outside line first in queue from the top angle there. I think it's Chris Buscher in 10th position who's running on the outside line first. Oh! Cody Ware gives a massive side draft shove to John Hunter Nemechek. And it might be an RB's car, but you're going to need more than a chocolate mocha milkshake to come through there in order to make it through. And now, AJ Allmendinger on the outside line's getting the tow. Going up high is Nemechek. We've now got 3 wide. Byron's in the centre lane, getting a bit swamped out there. So 3 becomes 2 in the mid-pack at the front of the field. Let's go into our picture then with side-by-side.
Nathan Troxel says in the chat, should we discuss the possibility of a first-time winner? I think it could happen today. It's Daytona. It absolutely could happen. And as of right now, it could be either John Hunter Nemechek or Cody Ware. Both of these two have never won a Cup Series race. Cody Ware doesn't even have a NASCAR win, I don't think.
No. 99 in the middle. Going with the 41. Byron's blocked out. Look at the 17 coming down low, and Nemechek goes into the middle lane. He's blocking JT between middle and high, and it's just causing problems for everybody because it could crash Suarez.
Well, we know how stuff like this has ended up before.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a nudge, quite a big nudge there from, I believe that was the 6th Keselowski, yes it was, on the current leader, which is Cody Ware. Well, earlier this week, victory was just around the corner for Cody Ware. He's currently leading in stage 2, still a long way to go, though we are only 45 laps into this 160 lap Coke Zero Sugar 400 here at Daytona.
65 minutes on the clock plus a 8.5 minute red flag period. Now we're getting into the proper swing of things for stage 2. As over the line we go, we've got the opening, 4 cars running to go. Then from Jones back, it's actually just side by side at the front. Jones will have the advantage, but that now puts Buscher up there as well. As Jones goes down low in the 43 car. Ty Dillon running in 6th position as they come down the back straight as well. And we've already had the big one out there tonight as well. We're down to 33 official runners on the field. Still behind the wall, Bubba Wallace, Noah Gregson, Kyle Busch and Riley Hurst. But all drivers involved in that incident on lap 27 have been evaluated and released from the infield care centre, which is the best news we could have held. Still side by side running at the front. Logano's got pushed out wide. Have you noticed? He's on the low line and he's falling and falling.
And he'll try to slot back in as quickly as he can, but as you said, we've dropped right down to the bottom. Only one car is supporting him behind him, and I believe that is the 12 of Ryan Blaney as well, as that was the Napa car of Elliott going up from the low to the high line. Leader of the low line is the 43 regular car of Jones.
It is Ford, 1, 2, 3, 4 that we point out. Now this was that on control, I believe. Oh, hang on a minute. What on earth was Keselowski doing there? As little fuel as possible, but the 6 pit crew, the fuel and the side jack mechanic getting wiped out.
There was no contact from Keselowski. That was simply the pit crew getting in the way of each other and not knowing each other was there.
Yeah. The splash and dash while the car's still moving to use as little time as possible. Makes sense, because Lasky's running in P2 and he's pushing Cody Ware as hard as he possibly can, which is the one thing we love about Daytona so much. It gives us these unpredictable races to come through. Into the backstretch now, into the tri-oval. Over the control line, lap 14 of 60. That's 49 of 160 on the board, coming up to 110 to go. Cody Ware leading. We're riding on board with Brad Keselowski running in P2 with a cornstarch running livery. Was that consumer cellular livery, I should say. Oh, listen to that. Nathan says that he saw Jeff Gordon win in 1999 in Daytona. Classic race, that one as well. So single file running, guys, is going to be the order for stage 2. Save tyres, save fuel, draft off. So Cody Ware in trouble. Yeah, go on. You're going to take the words right in my mouth.
Get a stage one right here, just for the funnies. Please, Cody, do it. By the way, other reminder here: RFK and Rick Ware have an alliance.
That's true. That's probably why we're running like this at the moment. Why don't we race at Daytona tracks every week? It's so much fun. 43.
Well, then you would be complaining about weather every single week.
That's a good point.
That is true. We're just about getting lucky tonight. 45.
Oh, hi, Tyler Reddick.
Where is Reddick with it back in? Where's he running? Ninth.
Yeah.
Lap 50, as we take a look at what is the ideal racing line.
Right here, 100% throttle, get about 5 miles, a little over 5 miles a gallon, so about 2 laps for every gallon. Let's go back in the pack a little bit further. We'll see a car 5 or 6 cars back. You see he's running 65% throttle, much like William Byron. Well, he can go over 6 miles per gallon. So an extra, say, quarter lap for every gallon of gas, which adds up over 20 and a half. How and why? Let's go back to the lead car. He's pushing all the air, pushing everything out of the way. So he's 100% throttle because he has 100% drag, meaning he's pulling and pushing the biggest parachute. In the back, you see this tunnel of air, 65% throttle because only about half as much drag on this car. So the resistance cut in half. So you ask yourself, if I lift off the gas on the interstate, cars go by me. Why don't they go by me here in Daytona, Jeff? Surely that draft further back in the pack, the air just tows you along.
It is so powerful, and that's why when we see a pack of cars, they are so much faster than a car running by himself. You can see them catching a car that was probably in. There you go, the car's damaged. Obviously a lot of damage, but a car running by itself can't come close to running the pace that these cars could run in a big pack because of that draft.
Yeah, that draft is playing a big factor today, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, and also, just going back to that feature, of course, released today, the NASCAR 25 game cover with Byron, Blaney and Bell. Well, I think they chose the safe option and they didn't want to get controversial.
BBB. Coincidentally, our winners this year, isn't it?
Yeah, but of course we all knew that it was going to be Byron with his history.
Yeah, it had to be Byron.
And it is an iRacing game after all.
It's going to be interesting.
If I remember correctly, October 14th.
You're going to get it, aren't you?
Probably.
Yeah.
It is indeed October 14th. Sometimes my genius, it's almost frightening.
Sometimes I just like to listen to the cars. If you ever wonder why we go silent, it's because we're listening to the cars and those angles are zoomed by.
Cody Ware has now led more laps in a race than his entire Cup Series career.
How many's he led today?
I think 12 currently.
15. 15 is on now.
Okay. I think his
now.
previous total was 5, or in his entire career.
He entered today with 11 career laps led.
So he's doubled it already. Wow. Oh, that's good news.
I'm shocked at that much.
Tyler Reddick in the 45, the McDonald's livery car. Ronald livery.
I just got to go for a second beer up there.
Nice. I want to say, JT, big up to SVG right now. Started 17th, running 19th, and didn't get involved in that big wreck. He's having a great time today.
Yeah, absolutely. Not mentioned him yet day, but once again, just constantly improving at the ovals, getting used to them more. Of course, he had that win in the Legends at the Charlotte Short Oval earlier on, and well, yes, it was in a Legend, and yes, people are saying they are raced by 8-year-olds. That's not the point. An oval win is an oval win, no matter what it is.
Does that mean that I could race and win and claim I want to know?
I mean, if you had the money.
JBM crew, you know what to do. Get to that donate button and
I am not becoming a mechanic for your car, Joshua Birch, and if you put me as a mechanic for your car, you won't have a car that is working.
You'll be my spotter, JT.
Oh.
You'll be in my ear going, crash him, crash him, crash him now.
Well, we're just getting word of a new lead change, and we are seeing that live right in front of you now because, well, it was a perfect time for the little owl to leave us because, hey, Ty Dillon is now leading in the number 10 car, followed by Justin Haley in the 7 behind.
He's literally, he's best 2 drivers that he's always going on about. Now 1-2 here at Daytona, and this is the moment he's decided to step out of the commentary box at 2:16 a.m.
What about this for a top 10? Ty Dillon, Justin Haley, Michael McDowell, Cody Ware, Brad Keselowski, Ross Chastain, Josh Berry, Ryan Preece, Chris Buescher, Shane Van Gisbergen.
And let's just remind you, we literally just said that SVG was at 19th. He's made 9 places up in the space of 1 lap. He's flying out here today. That's a big shocker. Ty Dillon leading and controlling the lead at the front here. Cody Ware has now slipped back to 4th.
Yes, Cody Ware's lap lead might have come to an end, or has it, because, well, he's absolutely charging. Ty Dillon in the 10 comes up to block him, but this is from Jeff Gluck. Cody Ware has now led more laps in this race alone than Zane Smith, Todd Gilliland, Ty Dillon, Noah Gregson, AJ Allmendinger, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., John Hunter Nemechek, Cole Custer, and Riley Hurst. That's 9 cars have led this season.
Wow! And he's led that at Daytona, which is immediately just a step up to anything else that you could possibly think of.
Talladega.
That's true, yeah. Justin Haley's... Well, to be fair, Talladega was boring this year. Number 1 was. We'll see what number 2 is later on as well. We get to cover Talladega next year. I'm fantastic, both of them. I'm looking forward to that. And now, taking the lead, Ty Dillon to Justin Haley. So it's changed again. Cody Ware now 3rd. Notable full-time drivers that are win. Ty Dillon, 270 races, JT, across the series. That's just mad. Go SVG from a Kiwi at home, says Gary. Nathan says, I would love to see Eric Jones. Sorry, I would love to see Rick Jones. Hang on a minute. No, it is Eric Jones. I was getting confused there because it's Ian Tinks on first. Yeah, I know it's Jones. Just for a split second, Haley took the lead of the race again. That's what I was calling. And then Dillon took it back. In case everybody wondered what I was on about, I'm going to marry them. No. Haley took the lead, then he dropped back again. So he went up, went back. Out of turn 2 on the backstretch. Now Cody Ware is pushing Ty Dillon along quite nicely. Keselowski holds him 3rd. Go on.
Brad Keselowski told he has saved a lap of fuel already.
Oof.
Right now, we don't feel like our mileage is good enough to do that.
That's McDowell.
So basically, that was McDowell frustrated. He says, tell Justin to go. So drive full speed, get to the front, pull up in front of the outside line, and then try to back them up and save gas. And the quick radio from the crew chief that sounds great, but that's not going to work. Our mileage is not good enough. If we go to the front, we're going to be too long in our pit box and give all our track position up, Marty.
Yeah, I just talked to Travis Peterson, the crew chief for Michael McDowell, third in line on the bottom in the blue 71. And I asked him about that radio. He said, hey, we're all in the same boat right now. But, Jeff, that speaks to the frustration of a driver because you don't like saving fuel. You want to run as hard as you can. McDowell saying, hey, I've got a teammate in front of me. Let's go take control of the race.
Yeah, this is going to get very tasty. We're coming up on half distance in stage 2 here. So they've got to try and keep it cool and collected as they run together. This stage can be done without a pit stop to come through. It's stage 3 where we're going to see those green flags. The STP paint scheme is beautiful, says Nathan. It really is. Michael says he also led a lap at Atlanta and Michigan each. Go, go, says Michael Cassidy. Hello, Michael Cassidy. On board now, Chastain getting pushed. Bush's alongside, so that was Ryan Preece we're alongside with. Be warned, Ryan Preece has a habit of flying here at Daytona. Or is it twice in the last 4 races? Quite a shocker.
Alright, I'm back. Why is Ty Dillon leading?
And look who's in second place as well, and third.
But Haley in third as well.
We were wondering when we were hoping you might see Ty Dillon leading, Jack.
Yeah, I was busy feeding my cat, according to cat food.
Your cat's awake at 2:21 in the morning?
Yep.
Oh.
My dog
They sleep during the day.
On the couch.
Yeah, they sleep during the day
sofa.
most of the time. Then they just get up at night. But every now and then, the other cat I have will literally just grab one of its toys and then walk into one of either my mum or like my brother's room and just start meowing at them at like 4:30 in the morning.
World's worst
Proper
alarm
night
clock.
owls, those cats.
Yeah.
But yes, for once I can actually have my studio door shut and not have Nightmare Dog claw it down until I open it or he opens it himself. For the Americans, he's fast asleep on the couch. And for us, well, the sofa.
Or the settee, if you're really posh.
Yes.
Is settee French? Settee sounds like a French word, doesn't it?
We can all, well, I can definitely reassure you that we won't be talking about how to hold a knife and fork.
Oh, hello. It's all changing the mid-part because Haley's just nearly got wiped out coming through as well as Michael McDowell split through the centre. Now Ty Dillon's in trouble, but Chastain's come out of nowhere and jumped up into 5th position as well. Now he's going to make it go 3 wide at the front. So we're going to run 3-3 here at Daytona. Ty Dillon's going to get swamped out here. And now this is the moment that they've all gone, okay, had enough of the fuel save, let's go for it. SVG running up there as well.
So the 7 got really loose of Justin Haley.
Yeah.
He got so loose on the exit of turn 4. He was going up and down. Look at the number 1 of Chastain. Got a massive push from
Preece.
NASCAR's own NASA astronaut. And, well, Preece up to 2nd.
Who says SVG can't race at ovals? He's running 3rd. 4th across the line, battling side by side with Ty Dillon. We're halfway through stage 2. This is electric. The racing here at Daytona, it flies in. Go on.
Do not go there with NASCAR at the moment with electric.
That's true, very true, very true. We can go Oasis though. Chastain.
SVG's up to 2nd.
And he's getting a push because Chastain's the leader. So SVG might need assistance from the 71 from Michael McDowell. It'll silence the haters if the man who's locked into the playoffs 5 times over can lead an oval and lead Daytona for a lap. Oh, hello. I thought I was live for a split second. That is, you mentioned JT, Ryan Preece, and the astronaut. That's when he was back a few years ago, barrel rolling and getting bloodshot eyes. And this was earlier on this year.
Yeah, this was the Daytona 500 this year. Well, if I had a penny for every single time Ryan Preece went airborne at Daytona, I'd have 2 pennies, which isn't a lot. But it's weird that it's happened twice. As SVG side by side with Ross Chastain still at the front.
Go on, Shane.
SVG controlling the outside line. They are 3 wide behind him.
SVG leads a lap at Daytona! Yes!
I want to make a Ryan Preece stat here. No driver has ever flipped 3 times at the same oval, and no driver has ever flipped twice at the same oval in the same season. Could it happen today?
This is a Combox camera moment. We're coming up to the booth. SVG now leads a lap at Daytona. The 88 has officially led a lap. Might even run another. He's got side by side with Chastain coming through. But JT, the man who is learning oval so fast, now leads at the biggest one in NASCAR.
Yeah, absolutely. He has 3 wide behind him, and well, he's now going to get the proper NASCAR treatment of trying to defend 3 lines of traffic at once while travelling at 187 miles per hour.
I've got a feeling that this is just bubbling now. Something's bubbling under the surface, you can feel it. It's 2:26 a.m. here in the UK right now, just to answer Michael's question there as well. We are up a long time. A Doofenshmirtz reference as well, says Michael. It was indeed. It was indeed.
All clear given by NASCAR, so something must have happened.
We've got 4 wide in the middle of the pack. SVG's coming in there. Cody Ware takes 2nd position. Cody Ware's going for the lead of the race. Trying to come in low. Can't see anything on the back stretch. You? Hello to Adam. Hello, mate. We've got... that's Austin Hill, who's 32nd.
Which will be very interesting indeed, because they're 3 wide behind him.
Oh, that's going to be melee.
4 wide.
And he's blocked up the traffic as well. This is not going to go down well. He'll get out of it now and go below the yellow line on the backstretch, but it's held at Bell. So that low line's been compromised by Austin Hill being an absolute wally. 60 now side by side.
Good insult there, JB.
Thank you. I thought that was appropriate.
I need to start using that more often.
SVG's going to get past here. Into the lead goes Michael McDowell.
He won the 2021 Daytona 500, you have to remember Michael McDowell.
Started on the front row.
Oh, loose.
2 years running. Oh, hello.
He's good. SVG got a little bit loose there. I think he's all right there.
Cody Ware's getting loose. He touched the apron as well, getting a touch from the 19 of Chase Briscoe. That's come out of nowhere to be in 2nd position. SVG goes up high now, tries to loop it back around. Lap 70, 90 laps to go here at Daytona. You've got a feeling there's another big one coming. Really do. The way these guys are racing. Look at Larson on the low line, breezing through everybody else like everyone's standing still. And SVG retakes the lead of the race and cuts down low as they come over the line. SVG leads again. We've had now 13 lead changes. I'm looking for some, but Larson is going to be my hot spot here. He's made it go 3 wide on the low line, and I'm not liking how it looks.
Well, if you thought that SVG taking the lead was a one-off and, well, it was just luck, well, there is proof that it can happen more than once, and it wasn't just luck. SVG takes to the lead once again, just behind him. Cody Ware 3 wide. Kyle Larson has been on an absolute charge the last couple of laps, and he is 4th in the low line, 1st row of the 3 wide.
4 JT briefly through turn 3. We were 4 wide, and that was all caused by Briscoe, who's now jumped out ahead. But now we've returned to the 3 traditional, and this is just getting a little bit messy now. Pack racing to try and save fuel is going to cause another big one. Running on board with Nemechek. Larson still my hot spot. Down the backstretch we go. McDowell takes the lead. SVG's dropped back further now, so he's lost traction. He's getting the push from Ryan Preece. Chastain on the high line, now getting pushed by Logano. Middle line, still the lead line. And Cody Wade's coming back up in second position. That's taken out of nowhere. Oh, this is nuts now. We've got a situation where this is going to be problematic shortly, if they're not careful. They are just pack racing together. Driver track is almost useless to try and keep up with who's who. Timing screen is too, so just stay with us here. And we'll tell you, SVG would not be a new winner on paper, but it would be first time winner in my book, says Robert. That would be special. I'd agree with you there. It means that SVG might be a genuine run for the title here as well. Red Bull gives you wings. He's going to get a shove from Ryan Preece. And SVG takes the lead again. And McDowell lifts up, pushes back Preece and the 17 of Busher. Chastain goes around the outside, takes McDowell. And they're getting so closed up.
SVG's not in a nice place there, and he's going to lose ground here.
Yeah.
Who leads that lap?
Larson.
It is going to be Cody Ware.
Larson got shoved down, and now, as you say as well, SVG's got compromised. Logano's coming up the high line as well. He's passing down the outside of the 71, and he's going to try and take third position. Logano's got some pace here as well for the first time this year. Joey's going to be competitive in the super speedway. He's getting a shove coming in as well from the back of Brad Keselowski. And now, Logano pushes Chastain with 2 wide in the front. Logano goes up high, makes it 3 lanes. Coming down low as well, with Chastain makes it 2 side by side with Briscoe at 3. This is getting tense now. 75 of 85, we're approaching half distance of this Coke Zero Sugar 400.
Just having a quick look at the replay of Keselowski down in the pit box with his fuel can. It was at such a quick splash and dash that pit crew that the fueler ran into, that was done on purpose, and to make sure that the fueler and fuel can didn't leave the pit box. That's how quick it was, because, well, if that other pit crew member didn't throw him to the ground, then they would have gotten a penalty.
Perfect.
So down the inside, and, well, absolutely out of nowhere, Joey Logano to the lead, and NASCAR Chasm SVG leads at Daytona. What the hell is a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas?
Joey Logano officially leads the lap. He becomes our 16th leader. Our 10th leader here, 16th lead change, and Cody Ware's immediately going to take that away from him, coming down low into turn 1. Keselowski's running up high as well, but I like that as well. Polar bear in Arlington, Texas. It could be quite good as well. But yeah.
Green flag pit stops underway with Zane Smith coming to pit road.
Here he is now. We see him on the low line coming through. After his troubles earlier on in the week, he's now 4 laps down in 33rd position, but will be on that lead lap coming soon. He's going to try and get it back over the course of the next caution breaks. We are a couple of laps away from half distance, and now Cody Ware will lead the lap against Logano by guess how much, guys? 1,000th of a second at the line. Cody Ware to Logano, 1,000th. This race is holding up massively now, and we're getting close to yet another big one because they are running extremely fast out there. Average lap speed 127 mile an hour. The last lap time speed was 188.3. Logano gets the touch on the back of Keselowski. Logano takes the lead of the race. Keselowski takes back into third as they now run 2 by 2.
Reports coming from Jeff Gluck that the green flag pit cycle will be starting in 5 laps' time.
Explains why we're seeing so much run. They'll get ready for stage 3 and try to take it as long as they can. Bell's coming back up the centre as well. He runs in 5th position. Side by side with Logano. Go on.
First to P17 he's now gone back down to. Now P18.
This proves how mental this 3x3 run actually is.
Austin Hill now on pit road as well.
33 cars left in the field, but it doesn't mean anything. You can be 33rd on the end of the last lap and still end up winning the race. It's all about the traction you get here. As look at this, Cody Ware's running out of everywhere, and finally the 19 car's got some traction, and for the first time Briscoe is going to hit the front of the lead of the race.
If he keeps it, make that your 11th leader, and there it is.
Look at Ware! It's like Noah parting the sea. Ware's just dropped down massively in the centre, and he's been held up, so it's already gone. Go on, JT.
That's exactly what happened to SVG, but there goes Cody Ware, down the order. But keep an eye on Christopher Bell. Watch the 41 of Cole Custer around the outside. Cole Custer gets his nose in front. Is he able to keep the lead? Cole Custer to the lead at Daytona.
What the hell is going on here today? Cole Custer running an open car, by the way. So it's all traction as we run. The 41 is officially the leader of this race. The 19's coming in. Ryan Priest could race his way into the playoffs tonight. That'll be a nice little thing after everything he's done here at Daytona. Cole Custer officially leads a lap as green flag pit stops are underway here. We'll open up the telemetry data. So who's in? Michael McDowell's in. AJ Allmendinger, Cody Ware, and I can't see who that is. Ty Dillon in 2.
I believe, did you mention AJ Allmendinger?
Yes, yeah. So we'll go full screen so you can see the cars down pit road as well. We are halfway. 80 down, 80 to go.
Race is now official.
That's even better as well if we get that dreaded R word. Over the back we go. Fuel cycle window now starting. So far, no one taking it this time by.
Let me read the chat for a little bit. Nathan Troxel in the chat says this race is so good. It's a pretty solid race so far. I'm enjoying this. Michael Cassidy says go, go.
Bang, bang, bang! Out goes the 77.
Oh, for God's sake.
Blow up.
Clear turn 1.
Where did it start going? Is oil on the track? Oh, it just started going, coming out of turn 2.
Ah! That's my boy.
Carlton Hocevar in trouble. Has he come down pit road? No, he's kept going, I think. Oh, there he is, struggling to get back in.
Engine issue.
He's slow on the exit. Cars are lapping. You can see on the driver tracker where he is on the monitor. That might be a yellow.
If he keeps rolling, he'll be fine. It's as soon as he comes to a stop is when they throw the yellow, which they will do now.
Yeah, caution's out. Yellow's out. So that is a shame.
Third, I imagine.
Put it out, put it out. Yellow's out. Have to caution this one. They're approaching it now, and the full course yellow is out because the 77 has now come to a full stop on the back straight. He's actually come to a stop at the Le Mans chicane. So Cole Custer leads at the moment of caution. Byron, Priest, Chastain, Logano, Buescher, Keselowski, Reddick, Elliott, and Larson has the top 10. NBC missed that, by the way. Let's go to them.
Stage 1 missing the big wreck, but his luck has run out.
No power, he's out.
Engine has expired on this 77. Fire out the pipes down the front stretch. Let's listen in.
It was acting like it was on the chip at half throttle, and then just started losing power, and then smoke.
I love how Falcon says bus stop. Yes, it is the bus stop chicane, but it's been renamed the Le Mans chicane, and then we've had the chicane at Le Mans renamed the Daytona chicane, the first one, before the Mulsanne. Let's see it blowing up again, JT. Just went loose out of turn 2.
Yeah, just expired. And the free pass is the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Once again has been confirmed. The 11 of Denny Hamlin by time and scoring, as Hocevar will get pushed down into pit road and behind the wall and out of this race, no doubt, for that 77 car.
Let's go back over and join our colleagues at NBC.
Dillon, Allmendinger, and Ware that have already pitted, they could stay out, kind of like a road course. They're not a lap down, and they'll just cycle to the front. You see the beat and battered Denny Hamlin machine, the white hood with a bunch of tape on board, the King's Hawaiian roll on board. He's going to be the free pass. The if you're a Denny Hamlin fan, want to know where your guy is at damage earlier, they've continued to persevere.
Or King's Hawaiian fan.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of.
Aren't we all?
There may or may not be some up here in this booth.
Thanks to the AMR safety team, they've been busy tonight. Multiple incidents. They were there with Carson Hocevar as quickly as they could be. So at this point, 12 to go in stage 2. Been an eventful night here in Daytona. Last race of the regular season. And there are still some very hopeful drivers in this night where they know anything can happen. They knew that there was going to be chaos. The nature of super speedway racing. Win and you're in.
Can't open pit road right here because the 77 has come to a stop on the entry of pit road, so they were not able to open it. There he is right there. You just can't bring all those cars down pit road with him sitting there.
So it'll be very interesting. I can make an argument. If you're a must-win car, I think this is an absolute timing to put 4 tires and fill it up with gas, and now you're basically racing 76-lap race. If you are looking for points because of maybe your regular season points that you heard the guys in the pit box talk about, those guys, say like William Byron running second, he might take a splash of gas.
20 and 12 to swap, 88 and 21 to swap.
60 currently running third.
I'm sure he was asking why I pulled out, but I'm sick of following him. He doesn't know how to push, or whenever he pulls up in front of me, he doesn't know how to lead, so I'm not riding behind him.
We are told he was talking about the one of Ross Chastain. So some very direct thoughts there from Ryan Preece.
Well, it's funny because some guys just don't work well together, right? Or their cars don't work well together. Many times it's really hard to explain. Like, I can push that guy, but you know, he may not be able to push me, so he's no good for me. I can't take advantage of him. I got to find somebody else.
We're not done with Daytona, but we're already looking ahead to next week for the Southern 500 weekend in Darlington. By the way, Xfinity is racing on the road course at Paulden in the Pacific Northwest. It's a busy graphic, Pat, but that's because there's a lot going on across Fox Sports, CW, True TV, and of course on USA as well. So busy weekend. Cup and Trucks kick off the playoffs. Still 2 races to go for the Xfinity Series, so busy weekend. Next weekend on either side of the country.
It's hard to beat a weekend at Daytona following it up with Darlington.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't get much more historic than those 2 back-to-back. Love Darlington.
Pit road is open,
You have
as
to be
JT
very
said. Let's
clear
go.
with your communication to your driver. Multiple plans mean coming and going at different times.
Dave Burns is going to kick us off. Take it away, Davo.
William Byron staying out here. Remember, he started the day with a pre-race penalty and a lap down, but now running up at the front of the pack. Ryan Preece on your upper right there, he did pit. He'll get 4 Goodyear tires. Balance very good for that driver, Kim.
Balance also good for Cole Custer, bottom left. He said handling is good even at the end of the run, better than others. Maybe just a little snug mid-pack. The team telling him probably the last time we'll take tires. Marty.
Kim in stage 2, Ross Chastain drove from 22nd to 4th. Phil Surgeon said any issues with the handling? He said no issues at all. These are the cars that came to pit road. There were several, though, Lee, that did stay out, as Dave mentioned, William Byron among them.
You may have noticed there Brad Keselowski towards the back of the pack, leaving pit road. What happened at RFK?
What did happen, JT, is yet again, it was the fuel not getting used and he couldn't get it restarted. They're having pit stop issues all day today. That's a bit of a weird thing to come through. There we go.
Race off pit road, 42, 54, 43. 42, then the 54, then the 43. Pit road closed.
Oops.
The 44, 38 and 33 are being dropped back as they are not on the lead lap.
I'm trying to work something out. My calculator's not working for me.
1 to go at the line. We are going green with 8 laps to go in stage 2.
There we go. Good, good, good. All good. I was just double checking something. This is going to be quite an entertaining end to stage number 2 of the Coke Zero Sugar 400.
Penalty for the 51. Penalty for Cody Ware. Crew member over the wall too soon.
Oh. Of all the harsh things to happen, that's harsh.
Let me read some of the chat. Who we got then? Michael says, there goes caution, Hocevar. I hate you now.
Fireworks! Someone's laying off the fireworks at the... well, that's actually the baseball stadium just outside.
That's the Hocevar haters. They're celebrating him being out of the race.
That was at the Bowman and Brown... Sorry, that was at the... what was it? Brown and what? Stadium?
What else we got? The monitor light make the fella in the bottom frame look like a snowman, except for the black hair. I think he's talking about you, JT. You're a snowman, JT. Congrats.
You do look like a bit of a snowman tonight. Are you walking on the air? But JT is actually wearing NASCAR appropriate clothing. Talk us through it as we come to the combat, JT. What are you wearing? What are you wearing? You look fabulous.
Get him on a catwalk.
It's a new NASCAR hoodie from Tesco. It's very comfy.
To be fair, I want it too.
We love our Tesco.
I haven't got one in my little Tesco. I'm having to go to Tesco Cleethorpes, but I will get one.
Ah, nice. Sure.
If not, I will order it. You heard that?
For Sundays,
Yeah.
Yeah, for Sundays I'll definitely wear a NASCAR appropriate clothing. Not today. I'm wearing my Hampton and Richmond shirt today. Because we beat Dagenham. Let's go.
I'm a bit worried that somebody would steal
And once again, Salisbury haven't scored a goal.
You guys have no attack. Oh my word.
We also had Salisbury FC had to send our mascot to the moon to recover football.
Green flag is out. We're racing again with 8 to go in stage number 2 of the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Byron leading from Elliott second. Larson, Blaney, McDowell, Dillon, Allmendinger, Logano, Gilliland and Briscoe inside that top 10 as they fly through. Turn numbers 1 and 2 towards the backstretch. Chase Elliott getting pushed to the lead by the 12 of Blaney. Byron trying to push Larson's pushing Byron up the field as well, and it's got such pace. They are good to the end, JT, but you know what I mean? What, you know what? 9 times out of 10 we're going to have an accident. Oh, there it is, nearly! Elliott coming down with Byron and nearly making contact coming into turn 3. Go on.
Yeah, we didn't really have a stage finish yesterday really under green, did we, in the Xfinity? There was a lot of yellows.
Oh, Larson got loose! Larson got way loose, touching the apron, coming down into the triangle, and he got way loose. It was a miracle he didn't go around there. Elliott had to lift off too, and that pushed Blaney back. Go on.
Spotters are tracking something. It's all clear up in turn 3.
There! Bodywork damage flying off into the infield. Byron's holding off, McDowell just behind.
There was another bit of debris at turn 3, which the exact same has happened. It's been absolutely torpedoed off, clipped by a tyre, and well, goodbye into the infield it goes. There was a call for the backstretch and a call for turn 3 about it all being clear where they were both for debris. Back at the front, it's Byron
with
and Logano leading. McDowell round on the outside on his own though, falling back.
He tried to get back through, but McDowell touched the back of Byron, and now he had to go up high to get out from hitting the back of Byron, and now he's sunk like a stone. So McDowell's hard work has gone for the end of this stage. Logano's got the lead. He's pulled out. Byron's now pushing him. Larson's getting a push from Elliott, but Byron's pulled out of his own accord to the low line into turn 3 and goes ahead of Logano. Logano will get helped by the 19. Byron will get helped by Larson coming through with Elliott and Chastain on either side as they all try and flank break out with 5 to go here. Lap 90 of 70. And it's Logano leading from Briscoe now, 1-2. Chastain to 3rd, and they're all moving around. That was close to Logano causing a big one. Logano's got to be more spatially aware right now. And look, he's lost out. The 19 takes the lead. Now we've got right behind Byron trying to find a way through on the backstretch. This will end up in a caution, I can see it coming. Look at Logano, getting a push from Chastain. Byron goes low. Larson tries to thread the eye of the needle, lifts off. This is dangerous now. Whoa, look how close they're getting to the wall.
Ooh.
Who's that getting out of the way on the low line?
I think it's Denny Hamlin.
Oh, poor Denny. He's had a bad day, hasn't he? 2 laps down.
Out of it this
Oh,
whole.
God. Michael says, oh, God, everyone's getting Vickernism. I still remember that 2013 Martinsville race, researching into that, and realising that Brian Vickers just decided to become a complete menace to society that race.
They've got to be careful here because they're running in contention for the end of the stage, yes, but if they make stupid manoeuvres, they'll take everybody out of the race. We're not running that much at the front, that was what we were thinking. Look at, oh,
They just called someone back in the race. They didn't say the number.
Kyle Busch.
I believe Kyle Busch is back out on track because he's disappeared from my behind the wall screen.
He's out 64 laps down. There he is. Yes, Kyle Busch is back in the race, which he needs. Yeah, well, may as well send him out.
He's 64 laps down.
Look at this, 3 to go in stage 2, and Byron's looking left and right to try and get ahead of Briscoe, who's moving in the corner. That's how committed Byron is to try and find a good line here. He's moving and attacking in the corner. He dives down low in towards turn 3. Logano immediately gets a push from Chastain in order to go side by side with him, and now Briscoe really needs the help from Logano. It's not coming for him, and Larson's helping out the 24. The 19's going up and down, left and right, like a yo-yo right now, but trying to keep out Logano and Byron. 2 to go in stage 2, and Logano's going to make him 3 wide in the front. The swing round, the 19's got dropped in the middle of the field. Byron leads, and Larson now trying to make him 3 wide. It's 3 wide into turn 2. Logano leads. Larson's been sunk. Now he's going to have to get help from the 19. He just sold out. Byron's got sunk. Logano's got this one.
Keep an eye on the number 1 of Chastain.
Yeah.
He's the one pushing Logano. He's been fast as well. Look at how much power they have, how much more speed they have over the 60 of Ryan Preece. We are about to start the last lap of stage 2 here at Daytona.
This will be a practice for the end of the race. Look at Chastain coming out of it. Larson's diving down low. Last lap of stage 2 begins now. And this is going to be crucial for stage points to come in as well. Look at the 9 coming in. Ryan Preece trying to thread the eye of the needle on the inside. Logano's defending low line. Byron's right there as well. Byron's holding back. He stays in 2nd position. This is a dress rehearsal, folks, for what's going to happen in around about 65 laps' time. Look at the one of Chastain on the outside, getting a push from the 20 of Bell. Where did Bell come from? Bell touches the back of Chastain. A little bit of a slide. Up to the line we come. Green checker flag is out for stage 2. Chastain has got the advantage. Logano needs a push. They're getting loose in the line. Over it. It's Chastain. 65 thousandths of a second to Bell, who's 1,000 separated to Logano. Ross Chastain wins stage 2 of the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Wow.
Let's have a look at that then. There's Ross.
Well, beers all round, but that was an amazing 2nd stage. 65 laps to go here for the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Whew. Well, guys, that was amazing. What do you think of stage 2, Jack?
That was great racing between Ross. And the thing is, I just had it in my head from the moment we got to 2 to go that Ross was going to win that stage. I just knew, because he looked so quick. And he made the move to the point because Logano is way more focused on Byron. He doesn't notice the one that's coming up the track and manages to get right around him, get the stage win. Fantastic racing.
JT?
Well, proper NASCAR racing on a super speedway. That is what we like, NASCAR. Please don't become Formula 1 and go more street races. Thank you very much.
Yeah, San Diego next up as well, isn't it?
Which will be interesting because I've had a look at the layout of the airbase, and I'm trying to work out a track layout and where the track will be with it still being able to be an active airbase, because the way that the two runways are, it'll be interesting to say the least.
250th.
The most American thing, by the way.
Oh yeah, especially for NASCAR. It's the most American NASCAR thing. Let's run an airbase. Somebody was playing Grand Theft Auto 5 a little bit too much and thought, oh god, this is a good idea, let's do it.
And there we go, breaking news that GTA 6 is delayed once again and will be released on San Diego weekend for NASCAR.
Do you know, honestly, I have actually thought, are they going to delay it for these bicentennial? It's not bicentennial, what is it, 250 years? What's that called? Silver? What is it? Something, it's 250. What's 250? Because the bicentennial was 1976. Americans in the chat, what is it for 250 years next year?
Well, it can be multiple things.
Go on.
It could be the Sesta Centennial.
Right.
Quarter millennium, or the semi-quincentennial.
The semi-quincentennial. I quite like that one.
Yeah. Or the bicentennial.
The bicentennial.
Yes.
Okay. Well, considering 1976 was bicentennial, it must be the bicentennial.
I think the easiest one out of that is the Sesta Centennial.
The Sesta Centennial, yeah.
Or quarter millennial, or just call it the America 250, because guess what? That is what they are calling it.
America 250. How to know that your president is Donald Trump? Now you have to say it so easily. America 250. That's how much it cost at the end, £2.50. Don't worry, we will celebrate by having a cup of tea. The Boston
But you must hold it in the correct way, Joshua Birch.
Pinky out. Pinky out. Chase Elliott pitting and has gone back out, but he's a little bit too far back. Let's check in then with our colleagues at NBC.
Run out of gas to run one more caution lap, and that penalty, you could lose a lap. Like if you coast to a stop on the backstretch, and, they'll push you in, but, by the time they push you around here, you could easily lose a lap.
So just using that second stage as an example, that's what Alex Bowman wants to see, meaning an already
pit road open this time
playoff driver winning the whole thing, and that means the 48 will make its way in. If you're just joining us, Alex Bowman was caught up in a big wreck earlier in this race in stage 1, along with 11 other drivers, and his car was too damaged to continue. So on the points that he's accumulated so far, he would be in. But if there is a fresh winner, he will be out.
Yeah, Alex Bowman told us after exiting the infield care center that he was going to be watching. That's going to be nerve-wracking for sure. Yeah. Busy pit road. Expect most everyone to come in.
Dave Burns is standing by. Dave, take it away.
And big Rick Rozier, who showed me how to fuel this week, he will fuel John Hunter Nemechek in the 42 upper left there. They'll go on a count, no tire change there. Joey Logano is going to get right side and left side tires, plus full of fuel. His car was free, Kim.
Crew Chief Adam Stevens giving his driver Christopher Bell the option fuel only here. Right, Christopher said rights, I need some grip. They also tightened it up because it was edgy when the pace picked up, Marty.
Again, after winning the stage, Ross Chastain caught his breath and he said, man, that is not fun being pushed like that. I'm way freer up front. But you saw the team leave, or Ross leave too early then to push him back in the stall and finish fueling the car.
It was messy between the 12 and the 1. A couple mistakes.
Stage 3 coming up.
Oh, I love the techno rave as much as anybody else. Anybody else? That was great. Proper 90s throwback.
Getting a lot of radio from the NASCAR officials trying to sort Ross Chastain.
Oh.
Ross Chastain, the leader of the race, I believe, has just got a penalty.
Yeah. Ross.
He overshot his pit box.
So Chastain's in trouble now. Oh, we saw that coming.
Oh,
he
my
pitted
goodness.
outside of his pit box. Is the official word from NASCAR.
It's a penalty. Has to be a penalty.
Win, man.
99 also a penalty.
Daniel Suarez.
NASCAR just hates track house, I think.
It's one of these days. One of these days. So. Byron, Custer, Elliott, Haley, Bell, Busher, Priest, Nemechek, Jones, Berry in the top 10. Still running out there. Nathan says that this race is so unpredictable tonight. It really, really is. While we're waiting, let's go over and check out our colleague Bob Potcrass, who is trackside for us this evening, as you're back with us as well. Welcome everybody. Let's hear what Austin Cindric had to say as well about that wreck that knocked him out of the race.
I didn't see much.
No, not really a whole lot. I thought it made it through the bulk of it. Yeah, and then
William
23 came back
Byron,
across
the
racetrack,
new leader
so.
of the race, penalty.
Interrupting a interview is a very some other person. He said that. Yeah, let's check it again.
I didn't see much.
No, not really a whole lot. I thought it made it through the bulk of it. Yeah, and then 23 came back up across the racetrack. So, yeah, just a shame, and not really sure what else we could do there. I mean, I feel like I took more responsibility on us losing track position there early. Just kind of middle lane stacked and won for the third and lost a bunch of spots. So, yeah, intensity was picking up way too early for this race, but that's the way it goes.
Hard hit, are you?
Okay. Yeah, totally fine. Yeah.
JT News, go.
Not really.
I can't shut it off now. JT News, go. Hello? Hello?
Is Brad, DJ, and Marty, guys.
Lee, I'm happy to report as these other cars come down pit road, there were no jet dryers involved in stage 2 for Brad and DJ, and a much calmer stage 2 as well. I'm surprised as chaotic as stage 1 was, DJ. That was a very calm stage.
Yeah, of course, you got a lot less cars there, so that took a lot. That big crash took a lot of the contenders or people hoping to get a win here tonight out of the mix. But you have to look at who is out there. The chance for drivers needing a win tonight has gotten a lot less now that the drivers that have won here, and I've looked at Joey Logano, you're going to have to beat that 22 car if you plan on winning this race tonight.
That's
Let's check out the credit ones to watch for the rest of the race. And I think there's a number of candidates. I think you picked that guy.
Yeah, that's my man right there. We've seen him here before. If he gets the lead, we know how wide he makes that car.
Yeah, no doubt about it. But Michael McDowell made a huge mistake in that last second for that run. And it's a Daytona 500 winner. He's great every time we come here. I think he will be seeing red these next 60 laps. Watch out for that 71.
In full disclosure, Brad, I picked my pick before that penalty on pit road just a moment ago. But I went with Ross Chastain.
Yes, sir.
And I'm not intimidated by the fact that they're this far back after that penalty a moment ago from pit road. He restarted 18th in stage 2, diff 1. Stage 2, we'll see if Ross Chastain can do it again at his home race. Used to come here as a fan.
So back into the action then up here in the booth. We'll have another extra lap behind the pace car, I believe, coming through. My audio's failed from race control. I can't hear anything up here in the booth. Pace car comes round on the last couple of corners. Is it peeling off this time by? Yeah, I think it is. Are they going to wave this off, JT? Looking at it, the field aren't bunched up together yet. Well, this is ludicrous. Why not just call off the start? Stage 3 is going to get going, but the field is not in order. Green flag is out. We're racing for stage 3. Surprised that we haven't had that called off in order to bunch them all back up again. Bell leads. Nemechek, Buscher, Jones, Priest, Dillon, Berry, Gibbs, Shane Van Gisbergen, and Logano inside that top 10. And trying to come up high. There's changes elsewhere in the system as they head to out of turn 1 and 2 and down the backstretch towards turn number 3 and 4. Smooth restart, no one going for any silly manoeuvres, a little bit of debris thrown up in the air. A little twitch coming to the back of Nemechek, who's got the lead coming into turn 3.
Side by side for the lead with Bell on the outside, getting pushed by the 17 and 100 Nemechek out in front.
Still closing in as they exit now. Nemechek officially leads a lap, 27 lead changes with 15 different leaders now on the board. And Jack 2 by 2, sensible running with 58 to go, but they're going to have to start pack racing again. That's what we're going to love.
I've honestly I'm surprised I am really enjoying this race. This is the best next-gen plate race I've seen in a long time. Like, all season, to be honest, outside of really, really good racing. All the entire race.
This is the cars rubbing and racing on board with Ryan Priest, who tries not to become an airplane once more. Goes back ahead across the front stretch. And who led that lap time? Bell by 7 thousandths of a second. That is up front as well, looking good. Nathan's right with Legacy being up at the front of the field as well, so trying to hold it in together. Nemechek running side by side. Oh, the 66 has got another problem. Second time today. Is that tyre blown? He might be able to make it down pit road. Not another one, JT. One the same for race control. Oh, it went again. Oh. Casey Mears a second time today. A tyre blows out. We stayed green though. That's the important thing. How long though? Because it's still coming down pit road. Let's go back to our battle. And Jack, that's unfortunate for twice now, the same time to blow out.
That's just... don't know what to say, man. That is just awful for Casey Mears. Obviously, he has that one Cup Series victory at the 2007 Coca-Cola 600. But does anyone remember who finished second that race?
No, actually, you.
AJ Yaley.
Oh, of course. Oh, actually.
Of all people, when he was with Joe Gibbs.
I remember you telling me that actually back in Daytona.
Insane.
The first
and that was a fuel mileage race, in case you couldn't tell by the result. Fuel mileage race.
It's got a feeling that might be today as well, depending on how these cautions are brewing out. Look at the playoff bubble. Reddick and Nemechek through. Bowman, Busher out. Bowman's out of the race, so Busher might try and go in, but he needs to win.
Hamlin reporting debris. Hamlin's reporting debris.
Yeah, I can see it coming out of 2 and 3. This might be a...
from the Katie Miz.
Yeah.
He's claiming Miz blew a brake rotor.
Oh. Are we going to go yellow? So far it's staying in
And
the
there's S word everywhere.
Oh. Well, they've only just swept the track.
That means debris.
Yeah.
That means debris.
Only just swept the track, and yet they're going to might have to throw another caution out here to split up the track. 54 to go.
Hosts are officially out of the race now with the engine issue.
How many's out? 7. Right? Yes. Having to calculate that. Nemechek running good. 3 cars further back running high. Riding on board with Nemechek in the 42. Lead of the race so far. And it's what we were on about earlier on, that full throttle percentage as well. Just rising in and trying to have traction. Kozlowski in 12th, looking strong. Oh, sends chills down my spine every time I hear that. Let's go again. Oh. Hamlin's coming down pit road. He's got a problem. Hamlin's got a puncture. Hamlin's blown it, and it's on the track. It's not coming down pit road. Hamlin's blown a tyre. Now you hurt, and that's
Get to the apron, dude. Get to the apron.
Yeah, get below. Now you hurt. Caution's out. Caution's out. It's not
Had
gonna
to wait
be
until
it.
someone was hit. Great. Before actually calling it.
He can't get down below on the apron. He's stuck. Yellow's out. Oh. Well, he did try, JT, didn't he? He tried to get down low, but he's got no tyre to bring it down.
When you try your best, but it isn't good enough.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed.
Isn't that Denny Hamlin's catchphrase, though, by this point in his life?
No, it's called... No, his catchphrase is, "It's our year."
Oh, that blew massive early, yeah. Another front right tyre, though.
At the three.
Yeah. Brushing the wall, exit at turn 2. But no front right tyre, couldn't bring it in. Caution out then! Is he still wall riding? Yes, he is. He's still out there. He hasn't come into the pit lane yet. How on earth is he still running? Where is he in the field? Exit of turn 4 now. Can you bring it down low? Radio?
Yeah, what's broken?
Frustration between drivers. It's not how you want to enter the playoffs. I know they're running for points, but at some point, I'm not sure what he's got going on. He's staying on the racetrack up against the wall.
Why did he come in?
Grinding.
Well, this is stupid from Denny Hamlin. Why did he just come in? He's allowed emergency service. But NASCAR are going to have to tell him to come in because he's dropping debris on the track. This is a bit weird. Yeah, he's just hitting the wall every now and then. Denny Hamlin is doing he's done 3 laps now on 3 wheels. 7.5 miles.
Pit road when it does open.
Huh. Coming up to 50 to
when
go.
you said that you feel it's getting closer to that pit window, what's the outer edge of that? How far could you stretch it?
I think we're here.
50?
Yeah.
50.
Well, I think guys were going to try to go 55 or 54 running way part throttle. I think 50 we're getting closer to running more full song.
They are
I think
forcing
45.
the 11 down pit road.
Yeah, that was about 2 laps too late. That is the daftest thing I've seen Denny Hamlin do in a long, long time. Don't understand why. I think he's broke a toe link as well, looking at the angle. I think that might be a bigger repair. I mean, how many... Yeah, oh, well, yeah, he's broke a toe link too. was a lap down, so... Oh, you cheeky bugger. JT, could you have been trying to stay out there so he got the free pass? Because he was a lap down, he would be free pass. Is that what you tried to do?
Cause of the caution.
Oh, no. Oh.
It happened yesterday, can't remember with who, but they weren't the even though what they did, even though it was debris or something from that car, because they continued, they weren't technically the official cause of the caution, so they still got the free pass.
My phone hates me. So, let's go down to our colleagues at TNT. TNT? That's a couple of weeks ago. NBC.
I think the whole field will come, race to the end. Remember, some cars topped off, some needed a little more fuel than others.
5-0 to go.
Times.
We've seen pit road pretty calm, you know, tonight. Not everybody on pit road at the same time, but things are getting ready to change.
Yeah.
As track position starts to matter more and more.
Well, this is a night that can really change the complexion of the rest of your season. You win here, you walk your way into the playoffs.
The biggest wild card race of them all.
Are you kidding me? You are the man, buddy. I can't believe it.
This is going to be a finish we'll be talking about. Young Eric Jones, he'll score the win at Daytona. How about that race, boys and girls? Huh?
Justin Haley, the biggest upset in NASCAR history.
Check the flag in the air, and William Byron will go playoff racing.
These guys have done an awesome job today and got us in the playoffs, and it's amazing, man.
Austin Dillon, Richard Childress Racing, they are going to the playoffs. It's crazy. You just never give up.
Comes to the line! Jeff, your little boy has done it! I cried the whole victory lap. Can I have another chance to do that high five after I whiffed last year?
I thought I was in danger. I thought I was going to be hit.
I injured myself. I never really said that, but...
Can we practice it again now? Can we do it? There we go.
Old
We'll get it. We'll finally get it right. But that little package there just shows just how much it means. And this race has seen for the last 15 years a different winner every time. Who might it be tonight, Dave?
Lee John Hunter Nemechek needs to win to get into the playoffs. His fueler is down. Big Rick goes down after fueling the car. Kim.
Fuel only for Austin Dillon. Top right, they're going to pack it full. Said Max Day. Christopher Bell will take tires. He wanted that extra grip. Eric Jones also in for fuel, just trending a little loose on that 43.
This is great. I love this moment. Just everybody feels they have a chance. It's different for the guys who are already in. But what about John Hunter Nemechek? Desperation, desire, victory in sight.
Maybe it is too late to ask in sync. Well, here we go then, folks. This last stage is going to be something special and something completely unexpected. 49 to go. 30 lead changes. 30. This race is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Oh, JT, you might be interested to know this, by the way. The British Touring Car Championship will now start streaming in 4K for its international viewers. Viewers in the UK will be able to see it when ITV Hub upgrades to 4K in the coming year. So there you go.
That's cool.
Look, I'm going to enjoy that. Ooh, the temptation just to run it on YouTube. NASCAR Chasm. No, NASCAR Man.
Okay.
Sorry, NASCAR Man has tweeted this. I quite like this. I've liked it as well. The Coke 0400 has historically been NASCAR's most destructive race, with an average of 28 cars involved in crashes over the past 10 years. Are you ready for this? So, 2003, there was 8. 2004, 7. 2005, 21. 2006, 8. 2007, 16. 2008, 26. 2009, 27. 2010, 28. 2011, 30. 2012, 33. 2013, 22. Sorry, 28 now. 2014, 37. Then we had 2015, 35 out of 43 entries. 2016 was 29. 2017, 27. 2018 was 34. 2019, 25. 2020, 27. 2021, 29 out of 40. 2022, 32 out of 37. 2023, 14 out of 39. And 2024, 28 out of 40. So it's got the highest average crash rate of any race on the calendar. Well, that's because you race it fast. Out today is the 77, the 47, the 48, the 23, the 4, the 2, and the 35. That's on our monitors right now. Let's check in with NBC. With 48 laps.
One of NASCAR's crown jewel events you won't find anywhere that's harder to win.
Stay up, watch, go middle. I'm down to the left front, broke big time. Watch your bottom. Coming up, you there. Coming, caution's out. Hang on to it. Little bastard.
Oh, he's lost it.
You gotta be kidding, I'm an idiot.
Multi-car incident.
Bouncing off each other like pinballs.
Darlington defines the mist.
Hell yeah. Southern 500, go corner. Denny Hamlin.
This race is all about keeping your head in it.
Hell yeah!
Chase Briscoe just raced his way into the playoffs.
Darlington is up next, and it kicks off our playoff season of 2025. Last year it was the regular season finale, but it all switched around due to the Olympic break. But this year, it's back to being Daytona as the regular season finale. Darlington becomes playoff round 1. And it's going to be quite an entertaining one. We've already moved Watkins Glen out of the playoffs. Moved it earlier on in the year. Already. Next year it moves even earlier. And JT and Jack, starting with you, JT. You've seen the calendar coming through. Do you like 2026? It looks quite streamlined, to be fair, with a couple of weeks off every now and then. Well, hey!
It's an interesting calendar. It has its bonuses, like Chicagoland.
Oh, it's going to be a great race, that, isn't it?
That's all I got to say about Chicagoland.
I don't like 38 races, though, across 42 weeks. That's going to be a lot.
That's what we're having this season, though.
Yeah, but next year it's going to be like, we get a 2-week break, so it's over 42 weeks, not 14.
I'm fine with that. It should give you a bit more of a sleep schedule.
Sleep schedule? It's 3:23 a.m.
If there's off weeks, you're not going to be covering them.
That's true.
But no, the one thing I am really excited about for the 2026 schedule is right at the start of the truck schedule, St. Petersburg.
Yes! Now, I've got a feeling that might be a truck race we have to cover ourselves and not let the international
I
fans take it.
I would be interested in covering.
Yeah, because it's at the start of the season for IndyCar.
And I am very ready to see how this truck race goes, because the trucks haven't been on a street course before. They just decided, NASCAR, to be like, well, you've not been on the Chicago street course. Let's give you 2 street courses in one season then.
It's going to be nuts. That's going to have down pit road.
There's going to be a payback.
Busy pit road at 1 to go with pit road closed. The penalty's just tail end. So much like the last restart, we're going to have just an enormous line of single file cars behind the field. You see the 42, John Hunter Nemechek changing tires now.
Buddy?
Yeah, Lee, same move for Phil Surgeon and Ross Chastain here. So they are waited that entire time. They were actually fourth on the track when they came down pit road. They're taking their tires here, getting enough fuel to what they think to go all the way. And as we promised, Jonathan Hassler brings Ryan Blaney down. Just going to top him off with fuel here. So it's going to be interesting, Steve. Do you think these teams that can hit it with one to go will have a little bit of an advantage here on this restart?
Well, I think they're going to feel like they have an advantage if it runs green, but we have a long ways to go. I'd be just shocked if they can all mind their P's and Q's from here to the finish. But that's basically what they're doing. These cars, you know, that we're only talking a couple caution flag laps, 2 or 3, depending on the car. But that's enough that maybe you're just going to save a little gas for a while. If you're Ryan Blaney, you don't have to save gas. You try to hope to catch the field kind of cruising around. These drivers are asked to do a whole lot of these pack races anymore. It's more than just picking the right line and trying to figure out who has the momentum. It's also managing, you know, the tires, managing the gap, managing your teammates, managing the fuel. Jeff, it's a pretty long laundry list.
It really is. And on top of that, winning this race means that you move along, chance to win this race and go to the playoffs. Let's listen to what Austin Dillon and his team are discussing.
Like if we go hard the whole time leading, we cannot make it to the end. Is that right? It's going to be really, really hard. So just got to be mindful of that. Save where we can when we can. But we can't get shucked either. You know what I mean? Like we need to keep our track position. And if we're in a situation where we're going to be light on fuel, we just got to hope we get some cautions to help us.
So go fast. Don't give up track position. Save fuel. That's it. Just do that. It's easy.
Well, for that reason, there's Richard Childress, owner of RCR.
Yeah, well, we're coming back to green flag running here.
Oh.
That's a very weird restart. Look how far ahead Austin Dillon was to Logano. Logano was completely nowhere as we head back to green flag running now. Down in towards turn 1. Logano's going to get a push in the 43 there, Jack.
Yeah. Sorry, I was yawning and so tired. Austin Dillon to the race lead here, blocking off Logano. Austin Dillon has won the Coke Zero Sugar 400 in the past. You got to admit, he's won here as well in the Daytona 500 in 2018. Justice for Eric Amarola, please.
I agree with that one. I remember watching that race as well. Look at Logano. It's
Austin.
side by side.
All I'm going to say is Austin.
Dillon blocking off Logano, who now moves up into second position. Larson will drop down into third. He's side by side with Chris Buescher. Who was actually side by side with? It's Eric Jones, isn't it?
Can I ask you someone in chat quickly?
Go for it.
Someone says, I will not play Sky TV $100 a month to listen to Lee Dippy. Your spelling is terrible, mate. I mean, when has he ever raced a race car? Fun fact, like 99% of all commentators have never driven a race car. Like, you don't have to drive a car to be an expert or something. Also, it's not even on Sky TV, it's on Premier Sport.
Yeah, we have to get Sky.
Great job. Well done. Anyway, also learn to spell, please. Thank you.
Jesus Christ, harsh.
I am harsh.
Alienate the viewers at 3:30 in the morning. 43 to go. We're ticking them down one by one.
Great to see you all chatastic, is that a word? I'm assuming it is. On this Saturday night, says Ralph. Thank you very much, I'm struggling. Remember, these two have got to wake up early, I don't.
Where are you tomorrow, JT?
Wait, actually, JT, do you have to wake up early? I don't
actually know.
I'm either at... Right, I was meant to be at Aldershot, but I can either be at Ringwood, Aldershot, Tongham. There's another one. Ringwood, Aldershot, Tongham, Mendips, but we're not going there because we're there Monday. Basically, we've got decisions to make.
You've got free reign, basically. That makes sense. This is going to be a bit difficult to come through now. Let's go back to our battle screen for the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Getting that hashtag on this weekend, by the way, was very hard. It's one of our longest ones of the year.
I just saw Carson Host on Twitter.
What's he saying?
He's done the say the line Bart meme, and then it's just a picture of him spinning out.
Oh.
And he also tweeted one word: disappointing.
Oh, I thought it would be pain. Alright,
Yeah, disappointing. He's had a good year though, Carson. He's arguably been the best Spire driver this season. So
Logano's moving.
he'll come back stronger next year, Carson. He really will. He's such a talent.
Logano's moving around left and right, and there's the spotter watching on at the top, thinking, well, what on earth do you want to do? What are you going to try and do? Because now we've got Jones coming up as well. This is the spotter for Brad Keselowski. Where is Brad running right now on our field? Lost to where he is. 13th running. We've opened up his radio.
Still one.
This is live from TJ Managers with Brad Keselowski spotter. Logano still leading.
Still lined up outside, 2 by 2 here.
I was in the trial.
A lot of Headline 71, 51, 110, all lined up with you.
I mean, JT, just looking at it, amazingly, 1, no binoculars, 2, no glasses, 20/20 vision, it's more 40/40.
1 apart in front.
Yeah, just keeping an eye on that car.
Keep an eye out on the...
Even Lee's going with you, JT. Go on.
Just gotta stare at that car with your life, and well, if you lose track of it, then good luck.
Lee Diffie's on your wavelength there. Same thing, same comment.
You're on the same You're on the same wavelength as Lee Diffie. You're a good commentator. That guy is the best commentator out there. Genuinely.
I'll just leave the box. Oh.
If you're saying you're better than Lee Diffie, you might want to.
A dagger through my heart.
You're the best British commentator right now, though. There you go. Now that Steve Ryder's retired.
I'll take that. I'll fight
He's
David
not a commentator, he's a
Someone
presenter.
is forgetting about Addison.
I was just thinking David Addison and thinking about...
what does he commentate?
Touring car. Everything. Addison,
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Addison hasn't had a free week. He's me. I think I said to him at Alton, do you ever have a free weekend? He said no. He did 24 hours back to back.
He is no free weekends to the fact that he was commentating short oval racing on Wednesday nights in between his weekends. He does not rest.
No, he doesn't. And
so much the fact that Johnny Palmer was commentating Northampton a couple of weekends ago.
Johnny
I
Palmer.
respect that. It's
Honestly,
like NASCAR guys, they don't rest. A lot of the younger guys, they're racing like 2 or 3 races a week. It's mental.
Believe me, I was just speaking actually to our new member of the team, Nina, who you'll see hosting the F1 qualifying in a couple of weeks' time. Next week, actually, the Dutch Grand Prix. And she said, the one thing I said to her is, don't expect to get any free weekends. You are 24/7 knackered. So it's pretty much the welcome to the team. The introduction.
Welcome to the team and goodbye to your sleep schedule, and that is
Yes.
And that is coming from someone who does this and millions of other stuff as well.
Don't worry.
I willingly for it. I watch the Cars Tour and Wheeler Modify Tour as well, and I don't even cover it on here.
You'll all like her though, because she takes the mickey out of me as well, so you lot can fit right in.
Good.
Just straight away, good. 36 laps to go at Daytona. And it's Logano leading from Dylan, Jones, Haley. Are we going to see Justin Haley maybe win a race at Daytona? I think
Did
Jack,
before in 2019.
you might explode, Jack. You might actually explode.
He did it in 2019, albeit it was a rain-shortened race.
It was rain shortened.
But he did win, and it remains Spire's only ever Cup Series win.
Who else could be in for it? Ryan Preece?
Eric Jones
That's another good shot, yeah, the 43 car.
won this race in 2018. And won the crash in 20, 20, was it 2020?
Last time it ran here, yeah.
Yeah, in the clash. I'm calling that one the crash though, because the car, as the commentator said, it was a car ready for the scrapyard.
They're getting a bit feisty now. With 35 to go, it's starting to become too wide. They're good to the end of the race as well. Look at that, the 42 going down low. That was Christopher Bell getting dropped. Suarez going through. It's one of these days. The momentum, it shifts, it changes, it continuates. It's going to be harder, faster, brilliant, more bolder racing to try and get it all together. I've got a little bit dizzy up here in the booth. Kozlowski is told he is good to run hard, and he's in 12th. That was from Bob Podgrass. Kozlowski's up to 14th the last time by. Look at this, 3 by 3, it's mad. The top 3 are running solo, and then after that it's just 3 by 3 by 3. The 19's dropped by as well, Briscoe, so he's lost track. Let's ride on board with Tyler Reddick. Let's not forget involved in the caution earlier on in the race, and now he's in a chance to win the race. That's how much this track just gives back to you. And into the lead goes Austin Dillon. Logano's going to try and swing up around the high line, and Logano will lead a lap. The 19 is touching the 3. A little bit of a mess. Logano leads by 86 thousandths over the line. Oh, it's going to be one of these days. Down the back straight. We're now 3 wide running across the whole field here. Car's getting squeezed up against the wall. I'm expecting a yellow. We can't not have a yellow, surely. They're gonna throw it away. They have to. It's them.
Be smart, guys. Be smart.
Well, who do we class as the smart guy? Oh, right, yeah. Who do we class as smart guys?
They're NASCAR drivers.
There's no smart ones above them. Look at this. What a win for Pusher and Briscoe. I don't like that Logano's leading the race again. I can't believe he's running it.
There's a reason that we phrased them as Logano block.
Yeah. Penske have had a terrible year so far.
Not really, all their 3 guys are in the playoffs. But in points-wise, the only guy who's been particularly great has been Blaney.
Yeah.
The Logano's been decent. Cindric's been Cindric.
Where is Logano? Logano's 10th in the points right now as things stand.
He's not having a bad year. A lot better than last year.
Yeah.
He has his 1 win in Texas. Blaney has, I think he has, is it 1 or 2 wins?
Blaney's won twice.
Okay. And then Cindric has his win at Talladega in that photo finish with Ryan Preece, who later got disqualified, so technically it doesn't even count as a photo finish.
Sadly not, no. I was in the hotel room with JT producing that after Donington Park. And we were commentating the race, and I was like, wow, that was boring, but that was a great end. And then we found out, woke up the next morning, and JT sent me all the information that everything had changed.
There were 2 DQs. I think Logano got DQ'd as well.
Yeah, yeah. It was not the nice thing to watch back on the train.
Both didn't appeal either.
Where is SVG running at the moment? 26th place at the moment. Just to go through to Glamerson. I've not got your name on there, mate. America should get used to SVG up the front and winning. Greetings from Gaz in Australia. Good. Well, is it good morning?
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Now,
What time is it over there, out of curiosity to you?
4 o'clock in the afternoon, isn't it? Depending on where you are. In Australia.
The Australia. Yeah.
It'll, depending on where you are, it won't be 4 o'clock because it's...
Oh, it's changed. Yeah, you're right.
3 AM over.
It's plus 12, so...
Yeah.
Plus, depending on where you are in Australia, it's afternoon. Only probably 1 region of Australia currently in morning, probably, but most of it in PM now.
I forgot that the time zones have changed again. Because I'm going
Lucas Oil has said that its founder and major motorsports and Indianapolis backer Forrest Lucas has passed away at the age of 83. Founder of Lucas Oil and major motorsports backer.
Oh my goodness me! And Lucas Oil's been in NASCAR.
They sponsor IRP.
Yeah, yeah.
Brilliant racetrack. I know it gets some stick sometimes. Brilliant racetrack in my opinion.
There's a wonderful Lucas Oil tin in this commentary box somewhere. Do you know how...
12:40 p.m.
Yeah.
In Queens. I think that's Queensland, Australia, right now apparently, according to Andrew Gray.
It would be Queensland, yeah. Do you know how much this commentary box is doing out? If I look up, I can see a FIFA World Cup Germany 2006 ball, as well as a box of wine that doesn't have wine in it, but it's so old that the company is now defunct. White Cloud. That's how much this box needs going through. Also, a Thunderbird 1 playset from 1994. And if I lean my head really back, Tracy Island. So, 28 to go. We're racking them up here for the ending. Logano leading Buescher. This is where it's going to get crazy, folks. Hold on to your hats.
Buster has been told you're good to the end.
Not surprised.
It's the 41 car.
Who was out on the low line getting out of the way on traffic?
One of them was Hill. I didn't see who the other was. I assume it was Casey Mears, though.
Casey Mears running another race. Nice to see him back there, to be fair. Although a bit useless.
Yeah. I think he does. Is it like it's either off-road racing he does now or dirt modified? Someone dirt modified. No, I'm thinking of the sprint car guy, Casey Kane. I was thinking of him.
A couple of races around the area.
He owns, do you know whose car Casey Mears owned? Not Casey Mears. Casey Kane owns, out of curiosity, in the sprint car series.
Not SVG.
Brad Sweet.
Oh, Brad Sweet.
Who is Kyle Larson's brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And a co-owner of the High Limit Racing series.
Featured also in the NASCAR Netflix documentary.
Yeah. He actually ran a full season in
sorry to get across you. The 19 just got a hit from the back of the 43 and almost went round on the back straightaway. So it's starting to begin the push round. And it's now the 19 taking the lead of the race. Go on, Jack, finish your point.
Yeah, I think he ran a full season in the Nationwide series. What's his name? Brad Sweet. But just doesn't have the funding to race in NASCAR. He's a hell of a good dirt racer, though. I will give him that.
So it has changed
like Rico
again.
Abreu.
Yeah. Chase Briscoe leads with 25 laps to go here. The tension is palpable as they fly
Caution
by.
to me feels inevitable.
Yeah, it's going to happen, isn't it?
Somebody's going to do something stupid, someone else will do something else stupid to counter that, and we're going to get a big one. I would love Eric Jones to win in that petty throwback car, I really would.
It looks pretty, doesn't it?
It looks incredible. It's the best paint scheme on the racetrack, in my opinion.
The STP looking good as well. Just running out in what was third place, but as soon as he gets to the triangle, it drops back. Look at Busch. Outside as well, coming through. Buescher now pushing the back of Logano down out of turn 2 towards 3. They're starting to get a little loose here. Loosey-goosey. Do not box it. Do not spin it around. Come on, guys. Keep it together. 24 to go. We want a good end to what has been an exciting race here in Daytona. They fly through once more. Logano leads to Jones and Buescher. The top 3 separated by 93 thousandths of a second, and yet look at this going down low. Eric Jones, low line through 1 and 2, takes a goal. We've got a car on the wall, car on the wall, car on the wall. The 78 has blown a tyre.
No!
BJ McLeod, he gets down to the apron. He did hit the wall. He might be able to keep this one going. No sign of a yellow yet, but McLeod blows a front right tyre straight into the wall exit at turn 2. We keep racing so far. Please don't caution. Please, that's not what we need right now in the race.
Oh, not BJ McLeod, man. That's so unfortunate for him.
Logano gets a push and pusher. He leads the lap, and I think we might have to. Oh, BJ McLeod is out of the race. The front right is completely blown up. And has he got him behind a wall, or is this going to be a caution?
I think he's trying to keep it off the racetrack as far as he can.
Keep going, mate. Keep going. Get him back to pit lane.
Come on, you got this, man.
He's trying to get to pit road. No yellow yet.
Officials are guiding. The officials are telling the spotter of the car that they are guiding him to a space.
17 loose, 19 loose, Larson going through. So look at Briscoe, he's dropped down the field and now he's absolutely out of it. JT will keep across if we go yellow or not, because he'll be here, put it out before we do. Cody Ware.
Logano, I think, has the best shot winning right now, to be honest.
Yeah, he's been most consistent. Let's take another look at it, Jack, then. So he just blows up. Yeah, watch, look. So the 43 and the 17, but look, the 17 checks up, the 19 gets hit by the 5, and they both get loose.
Have a look for what happens to BJ McLeod.
I think we've gone past that on the tape.
Yeah, I want to know what happened to him.
Oh, here we go, here you go.
Okay, he's there.
Oh!
Everyone checking up in front of them just causes Todd Gilliland to get into him.
Got loose. 20 to go. Logano side by side with Jones. 70,000 at the line. Has BJ got it in? Yes, he has. Okay. I want to say that is a brilliant run from BJ McLeod to get that into the pit lane. That was fantastic. Falcon says Jones would be great. Nathan says let's go Jones. Go on, JT.
I think he went behind the wall on the backstretch.
Oh,
Don't quote me on that, but that's what it sounded like from the officials radio.
That's good news either way. He's off the circuit and we don't need to have a yellow flag.
Austin Dillon has been told to save fuel.
Oh, and that's him done then.
He's already in the playoffs, doesn't matter.
Yeah. This is now a fight for race your way in. Haley, Jones could fight their way in and get a in it, you win it. And look at Logano now looking vulnerable. Logano very vulnerable now with 19 to go. JT's looking for info.
Hey.
Jones.
We got a Richard Petty car leading the race.
Jones is running around like crazy. The 17's backed up, gets hit by the 54. We haven't talked about Ty Gibbs. He's coming through now here today.
And he gets his first career win.
And lock himself into the playoffs. Justin Haley might be on course for something tonight. So might Ty Gibbs. Eric Jones round the outside. And he takes the lead. Crucially, that high line works for him. 54,000 to Logano at the line. 18 to go. Haley side by side with Logano out of turn 2. The field now starting to bunch up 3 wide.
McLeod asked who it was that wrecked him. Someone told him it was the something 34. And he just put figures.
So Gilliland hit him. Oh, that's news to me.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to... He seemed a little bit peeved, but... I reckon he'll go have a word with Gilliland. He's not a fighter, BJ McLeod, but he'll probably have a word. Because you got to remember, he's an owner-driver. He runs his own equipment.
True, yeah.
He's not going to be particularly happy with...
The whole top 4 just got loose coming into one. Out of the tri-oval. That was massively loose.
And just about how Legacy Motor Club is trying to chip away at their program, slowly making gains, starting to see that. But most recently, Eric Jones has just not had the finishes they wanted. Finished 25th or worse in 5 of the last 7 races. Talk with the team, they said a win here would totally change the complexion of the second half of the season for him.
Oh,
remember,
Gibbs
Jones won here in 2018.
Gibbs was loose as well. And look at them all concertinaing up. This is fantastic. Larson's trying to look down low. We're going to come to the combo cam. Because 16 at Daytona. Oh, yeah, it's going to be good. Logano getting all loose. getting a push from the back. I'll tell you, that's a Busher. Oh, look at the 43 nearly hitting through. Logano coming out of nowhere, pushing to the lead of Jones. Got it out of nowhere. Down the backstretch towards turn 3 and 4 once more. Everyone's getting loose. The rear tyre's starting to go.
SVG has lost the draft.
He's down in 26th now, unfortunately, so that's him pretty much out of it unless we get a caution and he'll bring himself back into it. That's the 16. That's AJ Allmendinger in trouble.
We are staying green if he keeps going. He was told to go under the double yellow line. Once again, they are telling the 16 car to go behind the wall off of turn 2.
So just get out of the way.
I really appreciate NASCAR's effort to keep this green.
It's better than normal,
I really
isn't it?
do appreciate it.
Yeah. They're learning.
The less cautions, the better.
Yeah, it's taken them a while. We've had 7 cautions so far. But we could have been having yellow, yellow, yellow. But admittedly, they want to end this regular season. Now, this is a problem, guys. That traffic coming through. Yeah, get out of the way, guys. Get out of the way. Don't be involved.
80 meters Austin Hill.
14 laps. Oh! I'm sorry not to be descriptive, but that was so tight there to being a big one inside the triangle section. That was a 38 of Zane Smith just not getting out of the way in time. It almost took it around team. Track clear. Good. Thank you, JT. Logano and Jones battling together then. 14 to go. We're closing in on the end here of the regular season for the NASCAR Cup Series in 2025.
Clear pit entry.
Logano takes it at the front. Jones now dropping back. So we are clear around the circuit. We can still race. JT, you're correct, because I can see a car at the backstretch on the Paulover, and that is BJ McLeod. He's at the bus stop on the driver tracker. So you're right, he did go behind the wall on the backstretch.
What car again?
78, BJ McLeod.
Yeah.
I can see it on the driver tracker. He's just stopped there.
Did the 16 get to pit road? Because that's what I believe.
I can see a car in pit road, but I can't say who it is. It looks like I can see a 1, so I presume it is him.
Right.
So there is a car down pit road. 17.
They have just cleared pit entry from a slow car, so I'm assuming it was that 16 car.
Yeah, I think it is. It's the only one I can see in there. 30 to go. Oh, Logano spun it! Logano
keep it green,
spun
guys.
it! We know we've got yellow. Caution's out. Joey Logano from the race lead spins it with 12 to go.
Now
And
things get
gets
interesting.
stuck. Jones and Haley are 1-2. Logano's beached it. Did he get spun round? The camera just cut to Logano. Round. Let's have a look at it.
Best car all day is around.
Did Bush
Let's have a look.
hit him?
Here you go, Logano.
Oh no!
Eric Jones, he blocks Eric Jones. Eric Jones practically just pile drives him.
No, it's Busher. Look.
Yeah, but he spun off of the bumper of Jones.
No, he didn't.
Here's the block.
He didn't.
I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know if Eric Jones touched him.
He didn't. I'm telling you now, Logano cuts across Jones in the 43 car, Luigi Petty. But he just cuts down low too much, and it's contact that Logano makes with Busher. Watch, look, there's no damage there. So Logano, the 43 doesn't touch him. Logano loses on his own, and then makes contact with the 17 of Busher. That is 100% Logano's fault, not Jones's. Jones would not get a penalty for that. Watch this angle again. Logano's coming down low. There's not a single touch to Jones. And Logano just lost on his own. He's thrown it away himself.
Well, now things get really interesting. A lot of the people up front haven't won yet.
This is going to be... But what? It's Reddick, isn't it, in trouble? He's through.
Reddick's locked in.
So it's
Bowman, who is out of the race.
Oh, blimey.
Bowman literally needs to hope that somebody like Kyle Larson or Chase Elliott wins right now. Because... Who are his teammates, by the way. Otherwise, if anybody below that cutoff wins today, he is out of the playoffs.
Right, let's do a stock check. Who could win to be in the playoffs? Jones is an open car, correct? So he can't win?
No, he's chartered.
He's
the only people who are open cars that are actually still in the race are Casey Mears, Joey Gase, I think, still in the race, and Austin Hill, and they're all miles off the pace. Anybody else is eligible, so basically, I would say that basically anyone below that cutoff. So basically anyone who's not already locked in.
Confirmed.
Yeah,
no
contact.
No
Jones
contact.
and Busher would be two of those.
Yeah, the blocking caused the wreck, says Nathan, you're correct, yeah. This is riding on board now with that very car, the 43. Logano blocking caused it. So
Logano just lost it.
The Logano block that we've been talking about throughout the broadcast has cost him here today.
Pit road open next time they go past quicker yellow.
Oh, we've only got 10 to go, that's why.
Pit road open.
I've run out of my drink that I've nursed over the last 3 hours. Logano's back out there. How many laps down? Only a lap. He'll pray for another caution. But he won't be free pass. Free pass will be AJ Allmendinger. Hamlin's back on the lead lap, by the way. Pit road's open. Let's go down pit road.
Probably going to put tires on and put fuel in case we see a green-white checker, extra laps. These guys will be good on fuel before the leaders.
Ty Dillon, Todd Gilliland, Josh Berry. Dave, take it away.
And the 19 of Chase Briscoe, who had lost all that track position. Remember when he got shuffled out? So why not come here now, put on 4, see if they can make some ground. Kim.
Austin Dillon also putting on 4, looking for a little extra grip so he can race hard here at the end, left on the jack.
So while this race off pit road happens, take a look at the race order, the standings on your screen, and how many drivers are in prominent positions who need to win to get in.
This is what this race has become. It's an opportunity. Eric Jones, Justin Haley, Freese, Busher, Gibbs, McDowell, Custer.
It's building. It's building for a grandstand finish. The Coke Zero Sugar 400.
I like that one a bit too much. Anything can happen in the next 8 minutes. 1 to go at the line. This is going to be
How many
fun.
laps?
9.
Okay.
Will be green once again, same as stage 2 with 8 to go in this stage.
This is going to be fun.
Brayton Laster, who's an ARCA driver, says on Twitter, "Welp, this is going to take another hour to finish now."
Oh god, now they do it.
Shout out to Brayton Laster, by the way, who got last week at the Illinois State Fairgrounds. Managed to get a really impressive 7th place finish for that underfunded Wayne Peterson Motorsports team. Absolutely amazing drive from him.
Well, guys, I can't think of another great way to spend a Saturday night to Sunday morning than with you guys in the comms box. Another fantastic 3 hours of coverage.
Other than in bed.
Well, at the moment, my bed is very uncomfortable, which is why I've had to buy a new one. And I decided to buy a double bed and get it all sorted.
Just move a bed into the comms box.
There's already 3 in here. But yeah, can't wait. I have a brand new double bed to build over the next 5 days. If you're very lucky, I might do some Instagram updates. The whole room is being changed around. And it's also being changed around so that it can become commentary box C. So that Megan can be in there, be able to commentate easier. Let's check him in NBC. You're back with us! It will be 8 to go in the restart. Anything can happen in Daytona. Eric Jones and Justin Haley is a 1-2. If one of those wins, they're into the playoffs. Let's have a flashback. 1984.
That livery won here in Daytona. Richard Petty the King, 1984. Wouldn't that be special? And of course the King, part of Legacy Motor Club.
Well, the King, definitely in the counting house for the 43 tonight. What are we going to witness for Daytona and the Coke Zero Sugar 400? It is a cool livery, isn't it, as you said earlier on, guys. The 43 leads at Daytona.
Coming to the green this time.
Come on, guys. It's just 8 minutes. Behave. It's not even that, it's 6. Behave. It's the end of the regular season. We're ready to go. Green flag is out at Daytona. We're racing with 8 to go in the regular season. Jones and Haley are battling it out at the front of the field. Winner will be in the playoffs. Down towards turn number 1 out of the tri-oval. Haley on the low line. Jones on high, getting a push from Larson. Chevy pushing the Toyota. Haley getting a push from Ryan Preece, of all people. Down into 3 and 4. Oh, a little bit loose there for Jones. Larson was pushing him a bit too much.
Don't kill Jones.
If Larson dips Jones, I think Larson will need a police escort out of here. In all honesty, that would be the worst thing he could
Especially
do.
in that Richard Petty scheme, man.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to see that thing getting wrecked.
Oh, look how loose he was getting, though. 7 to go at the line. He's still loose coming into the tri-oval.
Eric Jones has not won in nearly 3 years. His last win was in 2022 at the Southern 500 for this very team, back when it was known as Petty GMS Enterprises. At that point, now under Legacy Motor Club with Toyota banner, can they get that first win under Jimmy Johnson's ownership of the team?
Johnson's no stranger to race wins here. Look at Larson, he's just pushing the 43 everywhere. And look at that! Larson pushing him, and the 43 was completely loose. And he's still loose coming into 3 and 4. SVG's going down up high as well, further back as they come through. Jones now staying in second. Now, would Larson wreck Jones to make sure that a Chevy driver got through of Haley?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
probably
was.
would. He probably would. Because not only is that a Chevy driver, that's his teammate.
Yeah. So Larson...
But Larson has to win.
This is going to be nuts. Oh, look how close they got in the midfield. Ryan Preece muscles out the 43, and now Ryan Preece could be in it.
Haley's still leading here.
Jones pulls out, nearly into the wall.
Whoa!
Goes up high, gets out of Larson's shadow. Ryan Preece takes the lead at Daytona. 43's out of it.
Flip now.
The 43's gone loose. He's got no traction on the outside line. Jones asks for a miracle. He hasn't got one. 5 to go. And now it's Ryan Preece v Justin Haley in the front. That's such a shame, though.
Larson get into him. Let's have a look. He
Yes.
just lost it off the push completely. Brilliant save to keep it off the wall there by Eric Jones.
Completely loose. Look at Preece. Is the man who's flipped twice at Daytona about to take it and win to get into the playoffs? That'll be something.
If he wins, he needs to do a backflip.
Oh,
so you
100%.
can say he flipped
Yeah.
3 times at Daytona.
Look at the A plates that JT was on about earlier on, flapping around for Carl Larson as well. That's getting some serious airtime. 4 to go. Regular season coming to a close. Ryan Preece is the leader at the line by 13 thousandths of a second to Justin Haley. 4 to go.
Larson into the back of Preece.
Reminder when we get the white flag, the next one ends the race, yellow or checkered.
Larson, just to remind you, I don't think has ever won a plate race in his entire career.
So he's on for one.
He'll want that win at Daytona. There is no other place you're going to want to win in your NASCAR career, in my opinion,
Bush
other than
pushing
Daytona.
Haley, Preece getting involved. They're trying to go 3 wide. Jones is coming back into this actually as well. He's trying to go up high and take a 3 wide line.
I'm in a 3.
This is getting tense now. Starting to get a little
My
bit
hands
of a
are
bal-
sweating.
They are. This is getting palpitation moments. 3 to go in the line. Come on. Ryan Preece leads by 3 thousandths of a second to Justin Haley. My eyes are going to be on the timing screen rather than what we're going to see on pictures.
Watch out of the back.
Yeah, 3 wide coming up high. Larson's backed out of it. Look at Chase Elliott coming into the mix now. Still.
The Hendrick guys have been very quiet today, but they've quietly worked their way to the front here.
Unnoticed is the way to run at Daytona.
Look at the push there.
Oh, Priest got loose.
Oh, look at the loose moment there, loose.
Larson pushed
They've
him.
held on to it.
Larson pushed him. Priest got very tight. Look at Jones now finding that outside line. Jones isn't out of it yet. Larson's going to make the outside line. And look at that. Priest opens up and he's swallowed by the pack with 2 to go. And now we've got Busher behind Justin Haley, who leads by 56 thousandths.
Flag next time.
Haley's got a massive lead here. Haley might be on to just win it. He's got an advantage at the front as they try and go 3 wide at the top. Don't crash now.
Look at the Hendrick cars though. They're so fast.
They're coming in. They're going to do it again. They're going to swap him. Larson's going to take the lead of the race here. He's going to try and win a plate. The 3 wide. Look who's coming up on the outside line. Is that Cole Custer?
Of all people.
The 41's going to have the advantage. I don't believe it. Cole Custer's going to take the lead. It's white flag. Cole Custer is leading!
Don't wreck.
Look at him! Look at him! He's got Blaney behind him! Cole Custer leads! It's the white flag! White flag and Cole Custer leads! And he's got a front! He's got a front! What's going on at Daytona? Blaney's coming in low! Ryan Blaney's come out of nowhere! Haley's getting a push from the back of Busher! Custer's on the outside line! 2 corners left in the regular season. Haley's gone block. Down below the yellow line comes the 41. The 12's on the outside.
Blaney.
This is going to be tight. Coming into the last corner. The regular season coming to a close. Who's going to race their way in? Can Cole Custer win? Or is Ryan Blaney going to take it in the line? Side by side. Checker flag falls. Ryan Blaney wins at Daytona. Daniel Suarez in second. The 17 goes around. The 41 blows out. I think Bush has gone onto the infield. Ryan Blaney wins at Daytona. Suarez in second. Haley finished third. Custer in fourth. What a fantastic end, and we did it in 1 attempt. 400 miles, and Ryan Blaney is a winner at Daytona.
We count that as a photo finish.
That was amazing. Look at that. Would you like to know how many cars were less than 1,000th of a second? Sorry, would you like to know how many cars were less than 1/10 of a second? 5. 5 cars. Wow.
Blaney finally has his win at Daytona.
I've lost my
voice. He has 3 wins at Talladega, I think. Now he finally has one at Daytona.
I feel sorry.
It's taken him a while.
I just did the impossible.
What'd you do?
I just correctly predicted a Daytona race winner. That is impossible.
I'm gonna have to stop. I've got a lump in my throat. Oh. Can I have the lottery numbers, please? Wow. What an ending. Blaney at the end just got the complete advantage. The 41 lost traction and straight over the line.
Bowman is locked into the playoffs.
And so there we are. We have our 16. Bowman goes through along with Reddick. Cole Costa lost out by 49 thousandths of a second. Ryan Blaney wins at Daytona. Another winner this year though, so it's not a new winner to come through. And he goes the wrong way at Daytona.
When was the last time a pole sitter won at Daytona?
Michael McDowell?
No, I don't think he was on pole when he won.
But yeah, Blaney just won from pole, didn't he? Let's not forget.
I don't. That was the first time I've listened to the NASCAR officials radio in months. They tried so hard to keep that green. I am unsure if that was NASCAR or if it was people pretending to be NASCAR.
You mean they made sense? Yeah.
They were actively telling spotters to guide cars that have spun on the backstretch they were guiding them to the nearest exit.
Finally, a good idea, yeah.
We have had so many spins this weekend, which normally would have been cautions, which just weren't.
I'm liking NASCAR if they've changed the leaf here. Let's head down to Marty.
An unblaney-like night. He loves to lead. He rode in the back for much of this evening, but when it counted, he was able to come up through the field from 13th to the win in 2 laps with a little helping hand from Cole Custer as they came up through the field together on that final restart. Ryan Blaney wins for the second time at Daytona. As he always does, he will go collect the checkered flag and find a Ryan Blaney fan in the stands and give it away. Got a young man to give it to. Wow, I don't even know where to start with those final 2 laps. You made a plan with Cole Custer on that final restart to say, hey, we've got to work together. Did you ever dream it would turn into a win, though?
Yeah, man, I don't know. It's what a wild last couple laps, honestly. And you know, I was with Cole. I kind of asked him on the restart, like, if you go to the top, I'm going with you. And we kind of just waited, and then the opportunity came, and he made a good move to get to the top, and we were able to really get good shows. And a couple good guys behind us, and then it just kind of cleared the way for me when the 7 and 41 got racing, and I was able to clear on the top and just barely hold out for the win. So cool night, man. Everybody, thanks for coming, man. This is so cool. Awesome crowd tonight, awesome night, and really appreciate Advanced Auto Parts, Menards, Ford, Rush, 8 Engines, Deck 17, Wabash, the Worth Group, Body Armor, everything for they do. It's so cool to have Advanced Auto Parts in Victory Lane. Shane, the CEO, is here, so I can't wait to see him.
You played this race like you don't like to play super speedway races. You were in the back for the majority of it. How frustrating at times was this evening?
I mean, I think we kind of just took what was given to us, you know, like kind of how we played stage 1. Had to take a lot of gas in stage 2, and I wasn't going to make any ground, so I just really went into max fuel save mode, so where maybe I could go a little bit earlier than other guys. And so, yeah, it's definitely a little bit not as traditional way we like to run them. We like to lead laps and things like that, and just couldn't really get there to the end, but got there when it mattered. So it's cool to win here again. Won here a few years ago, and nice to be back.
When I talked to him yesterday, he said, my first goal is just to finish. He did better than that. He gets to victory lane, and what a roll this 12 team is on to finish the regular season.
A great race, and please do rate it, as I think JT set it up in the YouTube chat. Come in. Let's wrap up with the boys now then. Jack, starting with you, what did you make of that race here today at Daytona?
That might have been the single best super speedway race we have had with the next gen car. That was the type of super speedway racing that I remember NASCAR for. That was absolutely amazing. Oh, I just saw Custer spinning off in the background. Yeah, absolutely amazing. 5 of the top 6 needed a win to make it in. Ryan Blaney beat them all. Absolutely amazing race, and just congrats to Ryan Blaney as well. He has something for super speedways, man. I don't know what it is, but he is so fast around here.
JT?
Yeah, what an incredible race. That is what NASCAR is all about. And, well, I can now confirm to you that William Byron, 863 points at the front, won the regular season. Anyway, got given his trophy in the driver intros, which is why do it in intros, not after the race, in some sort of victory lane, which isn't victory lane. Ryan Blaney moved up from 5th to 2nd with that win, with 808 points. Carl Larson 3rd with 800 points. Chase Elliott 4th with 798. Then Bell, Hamlin, Reddick, Briscoe, Bowman, Busher, Wallace, Logano, Chastain, Priest, Cindric, and Gibbs are your top 16 in the regular season, but it's all your race winners plus Bowman as well, who was the one locked in.
What a race. Cheers, JT. Cheers, Jack. What a great day to have both alongside. That's it for the regular season of NASCAR in 2025. Now it's time for the playoffs. We will be back in just 7 days' time racing at Darlington. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.